And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to ACTV Sports. We're here with live football action once again, kicking off this season with the Clinton Dragons. They're at home facing the Cleveland Blue Raiders down towards Chattanooga. As always, my name is Lee Fogarty. To my left, my brother Jared Dally Cole over here to my right in the bright pink, looking snazzy. You got a little beard going on, little goatee thing looking. It's pretty good.
What is this, year 3 with us?
Might be 4. No, yeah, 4 technically because I didn't do football.
Oh, okay.
My senior year.
He's trying to look like us, Lee.
I like it. It's looking good. But we're ready to have kickoff tonight over at Clinton. And with the Dragons season.
But doesn't it feel good just to have football back?
It is. Football's back. And, you know, we love high school, college football. And it is. It's back. It's football season. It's still pretty warm outside. Kind of an early start this year, but it should be fun.
Well, you know, there's a lot of hype around this Clinton football team this year. There's, you know, they return a lot of folks, and I think they've got some good ball players in their squad. And Dallas, what can you tell us about this Clinton Dragon team this year that maybe our viewers want to know?
So, like you were saying, a lot of seniors this year. I don't know how many off the top of my head, but there's a lot. Also, at their quarterback position, Josh Keith is probably the leader of this team. He just actually committed to UT Martin last week. And then you also have on the line Rhett Severs as a senior, Eric Page as a senior. So they got a lot of big names out there this year.
Yeah, Rhett especially has been doing a lot of work in the weight room. I know the whole team has been, but, you know, Rhett's really taken that next step as far as his strength and conditioning goes. And so he's going to need to be an anchor for them inside.
Yeah. And getting ready to watch the kickoff, I see the captains out there. We've got number 3, Josh Keith, quarterback, senior. And really, guys, as Josh Keith goes this year, I believe that the Dragons go.
Sure.
Without his running and throwing abilities, he's going to be the catalyst for this Dragon team. And however far Clinton goes is pretty much put on his back and his line anchored by Severs. And, you know, if they can keep him upright, give him some protection, let him find some of these talented wideouts that they do have, Clinton could have a decent year, have a good year this year.
Dallas, who are a few of the guys that Josh Keith will be looking to get the ball to?
So I think there's a few. There'll be Wesley Phillips, Damon. Who else is there? Jeremiah Lee, Bryson Maddox. Those are just a few names. So.
Yeah, those are some names that we remember from last year that they've returned. They lost a few folks last year.
Yeah, they're hurting on line. They lost Barrett Maddox.
Right.
I mean, he just went to Vandy, so he's getting ready up there. And I think that's really about it they lost.
And as I see the captains out there, it's 4 of the guys that we've already named. You've got Josh Keith. You've got Wesley Phillips. You've got who's number 8, Damon Marble. And you've got
the only big guy.
Yeah.
Rhett Severs.
Rhett Severs, number 73 out there. So
these offensive and defensive linemen need to get a little more love. That's all I got to say.
Spoken like a true lineman.
Yeah, but, like, listen, if you don't have people that can block for you, you don't really have anything.
And honestly, the past few seasons outside of, you know, Clinton finally got some traction last year with their line. That's been one of the issues that has really plagued Clinton past few years. They've had talented skill position. They just haven't been deep and haven't had the size on the line that they need. And I really think that, you know, with Rhett anchoring that, it's going to be different for the Dragons this year, and I look for them to have a good season. So here we go for the Dragons running out. Return of the Dragons. # we're back. I think that's going to be their slogan this year. And, you know, for everybody here in Clinton, you know, on this side of the bridge, you know, they're really hoping that the Dragons are back, and they're looking for a big season, you know, here in Clinton. So we're getting ready to get kicked off for the first game of the year here on ACTV Sports. First game of the year for the Dragons. And here they come out, and it looks like they're pretty fired up this year.
Yeah, you know, this time of the year is exciting. I mean, even for old guys like me that played a long, long time ago, it's an exciting time of the year. You know, the temperature outside is going to drop a little bit. You know, fall is approaching. We all know here in East Tennessee this is a fall. It'll be 90 degrees probably again next week. But this time of year is exciting. You know, we're 15 days away from Tennessee football. You know, after the best season they've had in forever. You've got high school football that's back in action. We've got some really, really good football teams in the area. And, Anderson County and Powell are getting it on over in Powell tonight. So we'll try to keep you up to date on that score if you're watching us. And that way you can kind of know what's going on. But it's an exciting time to be around high school sports. But there's also other sports that are going on right now.
There's other sports? I just thought it was high school and college football.
Soccer is playing right now. High school golf.
Yeah.
Then you've got volleyball that's going on. So, I mean, there's other sports that are already kind of rolling. So if you want to get out during the week and support your school, we encourage you to do that. Get out and watch some of these other sports and encourage the student athletes that get out there and give it their all.
Absolutely. And just to talk about the teams a little bit, once again, the Clinton Dragons are at home, and they are facing the Cleveland Blue Raiders. The Blue Raiders last year were 6-4 overall. They had a 2-3 record in their district. Clinton ended up with a 500 record last year, 5-5, but they were 0-5 in the district. So
much improved, though.
Absolutely,
they're trending in the correct direction, and now they've got quite a few seniors that can help kind of carry that bell load this year. And like you said, Lee, I think it all starts with Josh Keith.
It does, and it's keeping him upright. If he is scrambling to make plays out of design or just out of his talent, that's a good thing for the Dragons. They need him to do that. If he is scrambling out of necessity because he's being chased every play, that's not going to be good for the long-term success of the Dragons. So once again, you hear it all the time, but it begins and ends, right there on the line.
This is a time change. Traditionally, the games have started at 7:30. All season long, the home games for the Dragons will be at 7 o'clock. And for a guy that has young kids, I personally like it.
We're still waiting for them to go out for the coin toss.
And I want to shout out Tony Cox. He's the gentleman that's laying at the 50-yard line next to the football, right in the middle of the sea. He's with the local newspaper, and he's out there primed to get a really good shot. But that's the community that we talk about all the time. You need, for these programs to be successful, you need the community to buy in. And this is another just level of that.
Yeah, the community support is huge, and that's what Clinton has really been trying to strive and get more people out, more people to support the programs. We encourage you, if you get a chance to go out to any of the Clinton sporting events or anything that they have that's open, do so. Get out there, support the Dragons, support your local high school team. And, these kids, they work hard, not just during the fall, but year-round, whether it be workouts, whether it be, summer practices. I don't know how many two-a-days and stuff that they do anymore, but during summer practices and everything else, they work year-round. Get out there and support them. And once again, this is ACTV Sports here on ACTV, coming to you live from the home of the Clinton Dragons, as the Dragons are taking on the Cleveland Blue Raiders.
Well, before they get the kickoff underway, let's give some score predictions. I know it's early in the season, so this is a little tough to do, but we'll start over there with the man in pink, Mr. Dallas Cole.
Let's go.
I know it's really early. We don't.
28-24, Clinton Dragons.
Okay. So Cleveland's going to get a field goal in there somewhere. I don't know how good of a kicker they've got, but that's
no one knows, really. Like you said, first game of the year, so I'm just...
Let's hope the coach went and pulled one off the soccer team.
Yeah, I was thinking 35, like higher numbers, but I was like,
this
first
early
game
in
of the season, there's no point.
You don't know.
No.
Jared, what's your score prediction?
I think Dallas is right on track. I think I'm going to go something kind of similar. I'm going to do like maybe 28-21 Clinton.
28-21?
Yep.
Well, I think Clinton's going to get a 2-touchdown win tonight. I'm going to go 28-14. I think we all have Clinton at 28 points, which I think is fair.
They have the ability to score more points.
They do.
But it's,
like Luke's first
you
game.
know, it's the first game. It's the first time being in that huddle. It's the first time calling the plays. And, you know, first game setting, you know, I think it's going to take them a quarter to get going.
So the Dragons will receive the opening kickoff, and Blue Raiders will be kicking it off. So let's see how the Dragons line up, who's back deep. With the roster, I don't know exactly who's going to be back there receiving kicks for the Dragons.
Damon, if I was a betting man.
Yeah.
Unless they're afraid of him maybe getting hurt on something like that. But there's Coach Keith in his signature hat.
So Dragons getting some last-minute instructions on what they need to do on the kickoff.
You know, being in the studio, I'd like to know if, you know, there was a coach down in Florida that used to take his visor and, like, chuck it when he got angry. I wonder if Coach Keith, like,
I haven't seen him.
ever chucks his
I don't
hat.
think any game I've been to, I don't ever see it. I think he's ever thrown it.
Well, you've been here in the studio with us since he's been here.
Well, he's probably seen some.
Well,
games.
that's true. We don't cover
Let's
them
say
all.
my senior
That's
year.
true.
Yeah, and then senior year, I didn't do football with y'all. I started senior year basketball.
Kicking off for the Blue Raiders.
Well, that's crazy. It has been 4 years.
It looked like that was number 9. Maybe Juwan Goins back to receive for the Dragons.
Yeah, I think he plays. I'm pretty sure he was the running back for the Dragons. He played last year as well. He had definitely some big games for Clinton.
Andy, you want me to try to get you the turn too, right? Not just kicker it first. Okay. Yeah, we should.
So number 13 for the Blue Raiders getting set to kick off.
Oh, it's a trick play.
Oh, it gets a nice bounce, and it's going to be recovered by Cleveland.
Is it recovered by Cleveland?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Cleveland football. Onside kick, first play of the year, recovered by the Blue Raiders.
Now the thing is they in high school and in pros or in college you can't advance the ball on a kickoff. So wherever they touch it,
Right,
it's
wherever
down.
Is it where they touch it or
Wherever
where
they gain
control?
possession.
Yeah. So the Blue Raiders are going to get great field position. They're going to start at the 31-yard line. Number 7 for the Blue Raiders out there at quarterback.
First play of the game, a little gamesmanship. We got offsides. You know, early in the season, those jitters, that's what you got to watch out for. But those costly penalties really frustrate coaches.
Encroachment against the Dragons. Make it 1st and 5 for the Blue Raiders.
So 1st down and 5 for the Blue Raiders. Handoff on the inside.
Good tackle.
Oh, he stayed up on his feet and was able to pick up a couple yards. He was stopped for no gain, but then they weren't able to bring him all the way down. So it's going to be 2nd down and about, what, 4?
I'm not sure which
maybe 3?
linebacker that was, but he shot the gap there and made a good play on him. They just weren't able to get him to the ground.
Take the snap, roll quick out. He catches it, but I'm not sure if he was able to.
It'll be a loss, probably.
Yeah.
Pass rule complete.
Loss of 1 or 2.
Number 35, Justin Pham.
Here comes that field goal you were talking about, possibly, Dallas.
Blue Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, and
It looks like he's a first down quarterback run there.
L.J. Adams on the key for 1st down, Blue Raiders.
Blue Raiders take the snap. Throws the number 1. Oh, off his hands.
Oh.
I don't know if he heard footsteps or what happened.
Well,
but it
he
went off
was
his hands.
looking to the end zone before he caught the football.
I'm going to have to shout out Eric Page, number 77, with the Jordan 1 cleats tonight.
Yeah, I
Pulled
saw
them-
those. Yeah.
Pulled them out. He was talking about them. Glad to see that.
I've seen those Jordan 1 in football cleats and baseball cleats.
Yeah, they're nice. It's especially good to see it on a lineman, you know.
Hand off to number 1, goes around the corner, makes 2 guys miss, gets down to about the 10-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short of the first
Michael
down,
Jordan on the
maybe
carry
the 11,
for
depending on
Cleveland.
where they spot it.
Level on the stop
Oh,
for the
a couple yards
Dragons.
short.
3rd down.
3rd down and 3 for the Blue Raiders.
So they got an unbalanced line. They had to call a timeout. What they were trying to do is they actually brought in an extra tackle, and they're trying to have an unbalanced line there. And it looks like there was some confusion by Cleveland, so they had to take a timeout.
First time out of the game, 10-13 left to go. Cleveland is driving inside the 15-yard line of the Dragons, and they're going in. But, I mean, I think that onside kick surprised everybody.
Yeah.
And Cleveland is trying their best to try to, you know, take advantage of that trick play.
It kind of makes you think that they might think that they're outmanned tonight by doing something like that so early.
Or just trying to catch them off guard. And they got a great hop. I mean, they've been practicing that for a while to get that type of hop on it. That was a great onside kick. Quarterback keeps, picks up the first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Blue Raiders.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh, there's a penalty flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what they call here on the field. The referees are talking about it.
I think they may wave it off. I didn't see anything.
I don't know. You never know if somebody said something.
Well, I mean, Gage, who made the tackle, came up, excited or whatever and clapping his hands. But, like, to me, that doesn't justify any sort of penalty. We're going to find out what the call is here.
Oh,
Dead
well.
ball, personal foul against the Dragons.
Dead ball, personal foul.
It's going to take the ball
against the
inside or
Dragons.
right at the 5
Was that
yard
an
line.
ejection?
1st and goal for the Blue Raiders.
He just made an ejection sign, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
21 still.
He's still in the game?
Somebody's about to be thrown out.
I think he's going over.
Was it Eric, number 77?
Oh, that's a big loss for the Dragons if that's true.
'74, David Ortiz enters the game. Huh.
That looked like number 77, Eric Page.
Looks like he was ejected from the game. I don't understand why.
I think Dallas is trying to get confirmation over here to see what had happened.
I'm working on it.
Appreciate it.
As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know. So it's, I don't even remember what down it is.
It's first.
First, oh
They
yeah,
got
it's
the
a
first down and
personal
then-
foul, duh.
Yep. So it's 1st and goal for the Blue Raiders inside the 5. Number 10 in at quarterback now for the Blue Raiders. And he takes it right into the end zone with the old Tim Tebow switcheroo. Touchdown, Raiders. Yeah, I went Oakland Raiders with that call.
You know, I didn't see anything too egregious, so I'm kind of caught off guard as to why he was ejected, and hopefully Dallas can figure out some more information for us, and we'll see see what the call was, but big loss for the Dragons. early.
Absolutely. I mean,
2 minutes into the
literally,
game.
and the
Two-point
Blue Raiders go
conversions.
for 2, and they get it. 2-point conversion is
Carries
good.
For the 2-point conversion.
I still can get to 24 though, because if they get scored 3 touchdowns.
And
Yeah.
And
And
2-point
two-point
conversions are no
conversions.
good.
Jared and I need them to miss one.
So the confirmation I have right now is that they don't know, and
that's
they
no
know-
information.
They think he just got pulled. They don't think he got
No,
thrown,
no.
but they showed the thrown sign. I mean, yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
the,
he had.
the referee said it ejected.
So
That's the only thing I don't
he
like
did
about
get ejected.
I told you.
Yeah.
So there was an ejection. We didn't see.
I wonder if they make any adjustments for this next kick.
It said what I got was it was the bottom of the pile. He did something at the bottom of the pile.
How are you going to get
How
kicked
can you?
out?
You
for
can't
some-
visually. That's a terrible call.
Yeah.
If that's the truth, that's a terrible call. I'm serious. I mean,
yeah,
there's all
it's-
kinds of stuff that
I
happens.
mean, it's first game, and they did another.
Look, another onside kick.
They get another good hop. Did they get that again?
No.
No, Clinton
Clinton
got it. That time it was recovered by number
I mean, it's
21.
first game. Let
Do you
the kids
think
play.
Cleveland is taking?
Gage.
Do you think Cleveland's taking a play out of that college coach's playbook where all he does is onside kick?
And go for 2 and go for every 4th down?
Yeah, because mathematically it's
Yeah.
supposed to make sense. I mean, that's above my pay grade, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
I mean, they better put their hands team out there.
Yeah, you better line everybody up. So here come the Dragons, first time on the field for the offense tonight.
Got great field position.
Yeah, but they lost one of their linemen.
A big lineman, too.
Yeah,
Tackle. I'm assuming he played tackle.
I think they moved him to tackle this year. He played guard last year and center a little bit. He played center a lot.
He
actually.
doesn't really have the body size for
For his height.
guard.
So Keith getting ready for the snap. Throws it to the guy in motion. They're going to call it incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Cleveland recovered it just in case it was a backwards
For
pass,
number 1, Jeremiah Lee. Second down, Dragons.
but it did look like Keith stepped into it and threw it in front of him. Second down and 10 for the Dragons. Did Clinton move?
False start.
Dragons
One of the
call
offensive
for
linemen
illegal
moved.
procedure.
So second and 15 now for the Dragons.
It's been an exciting 3 minutes.
It has. Had 2 onside kicks, touchdown, an ejection. I still didn't see anything.
So what I got was someone was holding on to him, and he
kicked
grabbed
off.
their hand and like ripped it off. You know how like just pushing it off. Ooh, overthrown. But he ripped their head off. They said he was punching him.
Pass
Like so, he took his hand. The guy that was holding him pushed his hand off. They said he was throwing a punch.
Brings up third down for the Dragons.
I get trying to protect everybody. I do 100%, but
Yeah, this early in the ball game. I mean,
Yeah, like first game, 2 minutes in.
so here comes Keith up to the line. Cleveland showing blitz, brings an extra guy. He throws it deep down the sideline.
Oh,
One-handed
one-handed catch. Beautiful.
Is that
Beautiful play, 24
That's
for the
Braylon
Dragons.
Taylor. Braylon Taylor, he's a senior.
Hey, Lee, would you call that throwing it in the bucket?
No, he dropped it right in the bucket on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That was a beautiful pass and catch. Big play there for the Dragons. As
The
they
old
tried
ball
to-
coach will be
Yeah.
like, he just threw it in the bucket.
Clinton Dragons are trying to march down here now. Maybe they can get a couple big plays and get right back in this. Keith in shotgun formation. This time hands it off, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. Number 25 for the Blue Raiders from middle linebacker position cuts through there and takes him down in the backfield.
Juwan Goins on the carry. Anthony Davis on the stop for Cleveland.
Blue Raiders don't seem to be too afraid of Clinton by sending pressure. Now, 25 is actually an end. He looks more like a linebacker size, but he's playing over there on the end. Looks like Blue Raiders have that 4-3 defense. They bring a fifth guy. Keith throws it, and that should be holding over there.
Yeah, there they
Pretty
come.
good. I don't know if it's going to be holding or pass interference. It could be either one because it was kind of within the 5 yards.
Yeah.
But that was definitely some sort of penalty there on Cleveland. Let's see what they call.
Pass interference.
Pass interference on the Blue Raiders. That's going to give Clinton another first down. That one was obvious. You can't hug the guy from in front of him and and do that.
Well, with 6:13 to go in the first quarter, Farragut leads Dobbins Bennett 14-0.
Wow, that's a good game.
So Dragons are now inside the 20 in the orange zone. Big Rhett Sievers there at guard. Takes a snap, fires
Nice
it.
pass.
Oh, he wobbles it, but he gets under control, and he's going to get inside the 10-yard line for another. Is that a first down? I think he got it by about a yard or two. Let's see where they spot it. It's either going to be second and short or first and goal
Well,
for
they got
the
a
Dragons.
first down on the scoreboard.
So it's going to be first and goal for the Dragons from the 7-yard line.
Yes, looks like it.
Keith hands it off up the middle, gets inside to the 5. Not much. Picks up about 2 or 3 down to about the 4. It's going to be second down and goal for the Dragons. Good hard run right up the middle there for the Dragons.
Another game of interest is the pride of Pellissippi Parkway.
Valley?
Carnes and Hardin Valley.
Dragons knocking on the door here.
And we
And
fumbled
fumble,
it.
and there's the ball.
Oh, wow. He's up, too.
They're going to
They're
call
going
him
to call
down.
him down. It's going to be third and goal for the Dragons from the 3. Dangerous play there.
Yeah, I think
Great shot by our camera person, though.
Jawan and Josh kind of got a little mixed up on the play there.
You know, it's refreshing to see a quarterback go under center.
Yeah. You don't see that much.
Dead ball, illegal procedure against the Dragons.
A false start on
Yep.
Clinton.
Causing some frustration there.
So now it's going to be third and goal from the 8 instead of the 3. That one hurts.
Yeah, especially when it's third down.
And it needs to be moved. That's a black Chevy 3500 flatbed, license plate CP08084. Needs to be moved. Thank you.
Hands it off. He bottled up in the backfield. He's back to about the 15.
Oh, wow. He broke Baldo? He broke.
He's still on his feet. But
Wow.
man, he lost some yards there.
Yeah, but it was an impressive run.
Hoping he's okay. A little slow getting up. It's going to be fourth down for the Dragons now at the 16-yard line.
The Dragons take a timeout.
Timeout.
6:51 left. Dragons had 3rd and goal from the 3, and now it's 4th down from about the 16.
Remind you that we will have the pass for cash following the first quarter.
Well, at least he's out there still supporting his teammates, bringing them water. That's good for him.
Yeah, he's a team guy. Well, here, we're midway through the first quarter. You can't panic, clearly. You've got to...
Right, but you've really got to have, if they're going to go for it here, they've got to have discipline. They cannot afford another penalty. So the Dragons line up, 16 yards to go.
16-yard line.
4th down.
Yeah, they must not have a kicker they got a lot of confidence in.
Yeah.
It is early in the game.
But not a lot of high school teams really do have a kicker.
We had great
He
kickers.
lets it go, and it's going to be, I thought it was going to be intercepted in the end zone.
The
but
best
knocked
kicker,
down.
the best high school kicker I ever saw was
Broken
that
up.
kid from Carnes, who was like my freshman.
Oh,
year.
yeah.
He hit like a 63-yarder on Carnes.
Yes, that's the best one we've ever covered.
Yeah.
But when I played at Anderson County, we had Sean Mount, and he was a punter. I mean, he went to Ray Guy punting camp.
Yeah.
He got invited to go there.
Wow.
I mean,
And he was like a
really
linebacker,
good.
too.
No, he's a running back.
Running back.
And a safety. I think he played safety on defense.
So here come the Blue Raiders out. This time they've got
16-yard line.
4 yards to go in order to hit pay dirt. Let's see what they draw up on offense and what the Dragons can do on defense. All right, ball out.
Ball out. Clinton says they have
Wait
it.
for the signal to be official. They're talking it over. And it is.
There it is.
Dragons football.
Dragon football.
Great play there by the defense, causing and recovering the fumble. And the Dragons get it 1st and goal from the 15. Let's reset this and play it back, guys. Let's try to get in from the 15.
Okay, now wait a minute. So far, we've had
We've had an onside.
two onside kicks.
Well, one
We've
was
had-
successful.
Yeah.
We've had an ejection. We've had a touchdown, a 2-point conversion,
Fumble.
a fumble, a near interception,
And another fumble.
turnover on downs. I'm tired. It's not even halfway through the first quarter.
All right, the Dragons are there. Keith drops back. He's looking downfield. He's having to move a little bit. He gets the ball away, and it is caught.
Good cut. He's got a blocker.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dragons.
I think that was number 9.
Number 91 Goins scores the touchdown.
He better celebrate with his team because that's not a penalty.
Right. But that was an excellent play. He was able to make about 4 guys miss on his way to the end zone there. That was a great individual play by him. And once again, losing that offensive lineman.
Do we have a flag here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we do. He's stuffing it back. What we got here?
Unsportsmanlike, I bet. Holding. Offense.
Oh, my
Huh.
goodness.
Okay.
Brings the ball back to the
Well, be interested to see that. Okay. I'd like to see a replay on that one.
The only holding I saw were the
And
Cleveland
you can,
players holding the
and
ground.
you can, Jared, at ACTV. On
Well, yeah,
YouTube.
after it's over with.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I can
You
roll
know,
it
I was trying
back.
to do a plug there.
I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
roll it back. You can watch this on repeat.
Yeah, you can watch
It's
it
like-
anytime on AndersonCounty.tv.
So it's again 1st down, 1st and goal now from the 11. The penalty happened inside the 5-yard line, so it'd still be.
I'll tell you what, they're blitzing every play.
And Clinton losing that offensive lineman is hurting them right now.
Well, it's not just that. They're not keeping
But they're
anybody.
sending-
They're
they're sending
keeping
5.
nobody
Right.
at home to help.
they're trying these quick passes, and they don't have.
They're not keeping anybody at home in the
You got to
backfield to
keep
help block.
you know, a lot of times you'll see them keep a running back. There used to be a fullback, but you'll see a running back stay back there to at least chip or try to slow them down on those blitzes.
Or keep a tight end at home. That's at least 6 blockers on the line.
Second down and long. Well, they still got it's still second down and goal. They got about 25 yards
Well, it
to
ain't
go.
goal.
It is goal. Look where the yard marker, the sticks are. It's goal. They're not up on the line. The penalty happened inside the 5-yard line. They called the holding inside the 5. So they backed them up at delay of game. Now it's second down and 30. Because that holding was inside the 5.
But he threw it behind the line though, so they could have called it back there though.
No,
they call it at the 5.
No, because then it would have
They
been
were
10
on the
yards.
15.
It would have been 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Oh, overshot him, but that was a good throw.
So if you're watching us online or on Facebook or whatever, and you want to watch it on TV, you can go to ACTV channel 95 if you're on Comcast, and 99 if you're on UVerse. And then if you have the Roku, you can get the Roku app and watch it there as well.
That's where we have our ACTV. We don't have cable any longer, and plus we're outside the county, so we've got it on the app and we watch it on there.
And
Apple.
another deep pass.
The app is also available on Apple TV.
It was uncatchable. I mean, even if their feet got tangled or whatever, it was a little deep.
Are we on YouTube? And you can watch us on YouTube. We're live right now on YouTube.
Look at that, aren't we? We're everywhere.
We're all over the World Wide Webs.
I better blur my face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Twitter is no more. You can find us on X, and that's the mobile, the app X. He fires it. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down.
So there was another down.
Yeah.
I thought that was 3rd down before that.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh no, they're switching. I thought that was.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because you were saying it was back there at the... No, they're not switching. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. There. Yeah, because that's what you're saying. You're saying it was already 3rd and goal from the 30.
All right, so their last offensive play, the Dragons were able to force a fumble. Let's see if they can get back there and cause some disruption again.
Another fumble, and there's a flag.
That's going to have to be offsides as quick as they, or not enough men on the line or something along those lines.
Drop for a loss.
Sideline warning against Clinton.
It's just...
Well, Lee, if you were playing football bingo tonight, do you think you would have any of the things that happened already in the first
If I was
quarter?
to pick, no.
Yeah.
No. Maybe a fumble.
Free space.
I may have had fumble on there. Maybe a touchdown in the first quarter. That's about it.
Pass intended.
That's what's crazy. I mean, we're still 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. A lot of football let's play, but like you were saying earlier, Jared, first game of the season, you know, both teams are going to come out sloppy, but right now Clinton's just, they're there. They're just playing sloppy right here. They need to put it in gear.
I think the offense still needs to settle down a little bit, and they'll find their stride.
Oh, that's going to be big pickup yards.
First down. I'm wondering, because this is a different quarterback than started for Cleveland.
Yeah. Is it number 6 now?
Number 6 now. It was number 7. I don't know if it was.
And they've had 10 back there as well.
So I don't know.
It's more of a wildcat type thing, though.
Yeah, that looked like a special package. And here comes Cleveland down the sideline. One guy to beat. Block thrown. Touchdown, Cleveland. Blue Raiders into the end zone to extend this lead out. 14-0 pending the point after.
And it looks like Cleveland will be coming out again in another 2-point conversion.
I hate this. Look at this. The unbalanced line. This is so stupid.
And they did it again.
They got it right up the middle.
Nope, there's a flag.
Oh.
Dead ball.
Delay game.
The Blue Raiders.
It took them too long to snap it.
I don't like that lineup. They start with the line over here, and then they run them over here. And
it's kind of like in the MLB now. They kind of ban the shift. So you want them to ban the shift is what you're saying.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
And the kick is up, and it's no good. Oh,
our
right
predictions are back on.
Yeah. Mine's off.
Right. So your score with 3:53, just under 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Your score, Cleveland Blue Raiders 14, and the home Clinton Dragons 0.
Lee, was it Cleveland back in like the late 90s that was really good?
Oh, when they came down to Anderson County during the playoffs, I think they had won like 54 games in a row.
Yeah,
they won state one year.
They won it. They had won 54 straight games. They'd won it a couple years, and they came to Anderson County.
54 straight games would be like,
yeah,
that'd be like 3 years.
because that was the whole thing.
That's more than 3 years.
I think I was in 8th
Well,
grade.
it's 15 games a year, so it's more than 3.
It's not 15. I thought it was like 10.
It is 10, but if you go through all 5
Oh,
of the
playoffs. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So
I thought you're talking about regular season.
I remember because I was in 8th grade and I was a ball boy,
I'm sure somebody on.
and they were and that was the little chant that they had, 54 and no more. And they came to Anderson County during the playoffs, and Anderson County beat them.
Was that Cleveland, though? I'm pretty sure it was
I think it
Cleveland.
was.
I'm sure somebody on the text box here will correct us.
I would say the Twitterverse, but it's not really that anymore. No, this time they onside kick it the other way, and it goes out of bounds. So Dragons should get some great field position here. So let's see what the Dragons do. First down and 10.
Dragons will put the ball in play. First and 10 at the Cleveland 49-yard line.
There's some. I don't know what they were pointing at. All right, so here come the Dragons.
Dead ball, illegal.
And it looks like we have another
call
false
against the
start.
Dragons.
I just got a text from somebody who was at Anderson County at that time. He was a freshman and in the band, so he can confirm it was Cleveland, and
Look
it was
there.
54 and no more. That would have been my 8th grade year. He's 1 year. Actually, we're the same age. He was just 1 year ahead of me. Thank you, Jonathan Caldwell, for that update. 54 and no more. Handoff. Nice run. Gets back inside on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Jarius Hundley On the carry, Brian Beard Jr. on the stop.
Dragons are up to the line. Keith is ready for the snap, takes it. Another handoff, running up the middle. Nice dive play. Number 11 for the Dragons. That's going to be Chauncey Phelps. Absolutely, and that was a nice-looking run there by Phelps.
Yeah, it kind of reminded you, they didn't line up in like a wing, but it was kind of like a wing-type action, you know.
It's a Dragon first down.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 Dragons. And I think we may have a score update of interest coming up here very shortly. Let's see what the Dragons do. Nice pitch to the outside.
And he's going to break.
Nope, and he's going to be taken down for a 1-yard loss. In the second quarter, the Powell Panthers 0, Anderson County 7. Dragons are up to the line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 12 as they had a 2-yard loss on that last play. Clinton has gone to more of a, they're still spread out, but they're doing more of a running game with it right now. Another blitz brought by Cleveland, throwing it deep.
Wow, what a pass.
Yes.
And a catch. Is that number 20? That's
number one.
Jeremiah Lee. Wow.
Jeremiah Lee catches it right at the, I think between the 15 and 16-yard line. See where they spot it. They spot it right at the 16. Big play, and it is going to be 1st down, Dragons.
He threw it in the bucket again.
Yeah.
And that's why he's committed to play college football.
Yeah, I just wish he was about 5 inches taller. Or more. That's kind of like the...
Nice pitch there to the outside, cuts it up, puts his shoulder down, gets inside the 10.
Man, he's a big guy.
Nice run there by Jawan Goins. Picks up good positive yardage for the Dragons. It's going to be 2nd down and 4, I believe. Maybe 3. 2nd down and 3, we'll call it.
Yeah, Goins is quite an athlete. He's a big back.
Dragons marching down the field. Another handoff by the Dragons, trying to find his blockers, trying to cut up field, following Rhett, but wasn't able to get much going there.
Yep.
He may have picked up 1 yard or 2.
Rhett's trying to tell him, hey, listen, you can't outrun me. You got to stay behind me. That always drove us crazy, you know.
Grab their belt buckle or their belt right there and follow them through.
3rd down for the Dragons.
3rd down and 2 for the Dragons. Just over a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Nice cut up. Any flag on the field? No laundry. Touchdown, Dragons. Number 11, Chauncey Phelps punches that one in for the Dragons, and they go up, or they cut this lead in half. Could be pending the extra point.
Let's see if they decide to go for 2 themselves. Looks like they will.
Going for 2. He's rolling. Oh, nice catch. Number 6 with a heck of a catch. Wesley Phillips in the end zone. Big old tall receiver. Great hands right there to just snag that one. 2-point conversion for the Dragons is good. They trail now by 6, so they cut it in more than half. 8-14 8-14. Cleveland still leading the Dragons. Under a minute left to go here in the first quarter.
And I'll give a shout out right there,
Jason
Hammock, Clinton's offensive coordinator.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good kid.
He really is. He's just a good guy.
Yeah.
$100.
Questionable dresser, but he's a good guy.
So, Jared, do you think we'll see an onside kick attempt here from the Dragons?
I don't know. That'd be gamesmanship, though.
I don't know how much they've practiced it. It looks like Cleveland's practiced it a
A lot.
because they've done, 3 so far?
Yep.
Been successful on 1. But they stole a possession and a touchdown away from the Dragons right there at the very beginning of the game. You know, Dragons thinking they're going to be getting the ball first and they'll have the opportunity to go down and score, and Cleveland took it away from them. As we see a couple of the blockers there for Cleveland. There's the returners.
Jeremiah Lee.
Dragons set to kick off at the 40. They kick it deep.
Good kick.
Received right around the 10. Runs into his own blocker, goes around the other side. He's got some room, goes up the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds at around the 40-yard line.
Isaiah Davis.
Let's see where they mark it. Looks like they're marking it at the 39, but it'll be 1st and 10 Blue Raiders from the their own 39-yard line.
And we're still not out of the first quarter.
Nope.
No, first quarter recap real quick. Opening kickoff, Blue Raiders kick an onside kick and recover it. They march down and score. On the scoring play, one of Clinton's starting offensive linemen, number 77, Eric Page, was ejected.
And I hate that for him, too.
I do, too.
Senior not senior, but last first game.
And are you out the next game, too, for an ejection?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think even if it's half.
I think it's the half. I think
Okay.
since it was
I know
so
that's what
early
it
in
was
the
in-
game, I think he can be back next game. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, but so had an ejection there. Clinton gets the ball back. Cleveland goes for another onside kick. And here comes Cleveland again with that nice running. That running back has had some success today. Cleveland comes back with another onside kick. This time it's no good. Clinton marches down, gets inside the 15, and then has a turnover on downs. After the turnover on downs, the next play for Cleveland, they fumble it. Clinton recovers. But with some penalties and other things, Clinton has another turnover on downs. Cleveland goes down and scores. A third onside kick by the Blue Raiders also went out of bounds, and Clinton just scored on that drive. So that's your first quarter recap. If you can keep up with us, good luck. It's been a fast first quarter. Well, a lot of plays in the first quarter. Third timeout of the first quarter as well. That's a lot of timeouts.
Technically, if you go off like actual time, if they kicked off actually at 7, they've been playing this quarter for 45 minutes.
Anderson County, I think, actually kicked off at 7:30, and they're already in the second quarter.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
They are.
That would have been a 12-minute. It's just 7:42. There's no way. They probably clicked off.
They
at
must have
7
kicked
as
off. Well, they're on TV. I forgot.
Well, so are we.
Our TV doesn't dictate. We kind of go with
okay.
whatever the school does. We are a county program, so we really don't pay the schools. We don't do any of that type of stuff that some of these other places do. So we kind of go with whatever kickoff time the school decides. We don't dictate that.
I know. I was just.
And we don't have a guy with a red hat that walks out there either.
No, sometimes I wish we do though, because actually, can we get Dallas out on the football field with a red hat?
Oh,
Oh.
a nice little slip screen for the Blue Raiders. One guy to make miss, and he does. He gets all the way to the end zone. Doesn't look like any laundry on the field. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Number 2 for them. Takes it off the slip screen and goes, 60-plus yards for the touchdown.
I mean, the defense, especially besides the fumble they've played really sloppy. I mean, their coverage is getting busted. Here you go, Jared.
This should be illegal. Look at that.
Is that a legal
Yeah.
receiver?
Yeah. As long as they left 7 guys on the line over here, it didn't matter.
That's true.
They just had
2-point conversion is good for the Raiders. 22-8, Raiders over the Dragons. 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Are we going to see our fourth? Is it fourth or fifth onside? Fourth onside kick here.
Yeah.
I mean, they've not shown us anything else.
Right.
So
It'd be more surprising if
also-
they kicked it deep now.
My prediction is still good. If they don't score the rest of the night and get a 2-point conversion. I mean, not 2-point
A
conversion.
safety.
A safety.
Sorry. Yeah.
You can't get a 2-point
Yeah, I know.
conversion.
It slipped. I went and talked a little quick, okay?
yeah, Lee. But hey, we're almost out of the first quarter.
45-minute first quarter. I don't really know if they kicked off right at 7, did they?
It was
Yeah,
very
it was
close.
very
It was
close.
close because they were, yeah.
At the end of the quarter, we will take a pause and
We
get us
need
a drink
one.
of water. And
It's been a marathon first
Yeah.
quarter, and it's not even over yet. Number 13, once again, it looks like he may actually kick it deep this time.
Or, I mean, he did that too and shimmied off.
he shimmied.
Oh,
You
no,
know
he
what
did
he
kick
did the
it.
first time?
And nobody back for Clinton because they were expecting the onside.
Kick goes into the
First
end
quarter
zone for the
continues.
automatic touchdown.
Dragons will get one snap in the first quarter unless there's a penalty.
Well, Lee, what play do you run here? Keep it on the ground?
First down for the Dragons on the
I mean,
20 following the
I don't-
touchback.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what's
I mean,
going to
honestly,
happen.
I
This
think
game is
I
not-
think their passing has been better than their running
No,
to an extent.
he's only completed about 2 or 3. And here comes another blitz.
It's a good pass right there. We can hold a block. Oh, he's
40.
got some open field.
50.
That's a good play.
Good.
pass play.
Big game.
And that is a great play to end the first quarter.
That's number 9.
Number 9, Jawan Goins.
Fun fact about Jawan, he's related to Randall Cobb.
Oh,
How about that?
He's an uncle or a cousin. It's one of my friends. actually. So-
all right. So that's
So
the
we
end.
don't know that that's true.
No, it's true. I just don't know what.
Is there a penalty? Nope. They're calling the end of the
End of the
first quarter.
I don't know.
End of the first quarter.
Just what he
22-8. Blue Raiders over the Dragons. We'll be back after a quick break here on ACTV Sports.
I think I said the kids for cash. Let's help Ronnie out. Let's get him some Christmas money. Ronnie Miller for $500. Just a little bit short. Every home ball game, pass for cash at the end of the first quarter, sponsored by WYSA. Thank you, Ronnie. Good try. Dragons will put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at the Blue Raider 40.
As we come back from break, Dragons are up to the line, 1st and 10 for them, right around the 43-yard line. Takes a snap, gets it out to number 9 again, Goins, and he is brought down for maybe about a 1-yard loss.
Pass complete to Juwan Goins.
Goins is quite a good little athlete. I think, you know, he's got the hot hand right now, so try to get the ball to him.
Second down and 11 for the Dragons. Hand off to number 8, and he's tackled right around the 50. Big loss there for the Dragons.
Marable on the handoff.
Bring up third down. What, 17?
17 or 18. Dragons going the wrong way so far here in the second quarter. Keith takes the snap,
Dropped it, but he picked it back up. Now he slings it.
throws it deep.
Oh, there's a flag.
Too bad it's just a 15-yarder in
Yeah, it's not a spot foul.
high school sports. But it is an automatic first down, so
That's a big break there for the Dragons.
Pass interference against the Blue Raiders.
So instead of like 4th and extremely long, it's back to 1st and 10.
Huge break.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Oh, no. They didn't give them a first down?
yeah, they should have.
Third down.
They just
Dragons.
didn't change the
I don't know.
marker.
I mean, it's got to be a first down.
They didn't move the chains. He signaled first down.
Right.
I don't understand.
It says fourth down.
Friendly on the carry.
So I guess it's not an automatic first down. It was just 15 yards.
On the stop for
Is that
the
a
Blue Raiders.
new rule this year or something?
Was that illegal touching or something instead of pass interference? Or Fourth and 1 for the Dragons. They've got a fullback in this time.
Flag on the play. The Dragons penalized for illegal substitution.
Broke the huddle with too many people.
So now it's
Illegal substitution. 4th and 6. I don't know. I thought it was a first down. I thought he signaled first down as well.
He did. I know
Yeah.
he did.
He pointed. Dragons need to hurry up to the line.
So it still says fourth down.
It is. Rolls out, fires downfield.
Nice
Open.
pass.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
No hold.
Good block.
They
Yeah,
called it.
No way.
hold.
They called it.
Oh, my goodness.
Pass complete to Wesley Phillips.
That's a terrible call.
There is
They
a
called
flag
it.
on the play.
I saw it going on. I didn't know if they were going to call
That
it or
is
not.
that is terrible.
It looked like he was just blocking, but
That is a terrible call. He didn't have him out here like this.
no, he had him.
He had him inside. That is a terrible call.
Hey, Jared, you asked about throwing the hat. It looks like Coach Keith is not wearing the hat anymore.
Wow.
I don't know if he's
Jared
true.
Bay predicted it. I mean, if that was on the bingo board.
I mean, it probably was.
Yeah. That's so
Finding
bad.
the preliminary signal against the Dragons.
That was a terrible call. That was a good block. That was a good block.
Wow.
But I will say this: that Cleveland defensive back sold it.
He did
But,
sell
but
it.
what I'm saying is, though, too, he was so far away, I don't think he would have got to Wesley.
It
But
doesn't
it's-
matter.
I know it still doesn't matter, but, I mean, they move him up, though.
To the play, the Dragons
Oh, no,
get
they still got the first down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's probably 10 yards from the spot.
15-yard line.
That was a terrible call.
So he was blocking him at about the 5, so it'll be first down Clinton at the 15. That's going to be a hold there on 56.
And another touchdown, but like you
It's
said,
going to be
hold.
another 56.
There is the flag on the
It's on
play.
56. He's the one that. Yeah, he was running down the field celebrating, but I saw that one. That one was a hold.
Holding against the Dragons.
The first one, not so much, but now these self-inflicted penalties on the Dragons are starting to pile up. So it's first down and 20 for the Dragons.
Oh.
Repeat a first down for the Dragons.
Drops back. He's
Good
rolling.
fake out.
Throws
Another
it
deep ball.
Oh, he's
Wow.
Open.
Home run!
Yeah, strike one,
home run
strike.
Dragons.
Home run!
Strike one, strike two.
Hope that makes everybody out there watching happy.
No flags on the play.
Did you hear the announcer? He said no flags on the play.
Yeah. Touchdown Dragons, and they are now
For the Dragon touchdown.
within 8. Let's see if they go for 2 once again.
I mean, I would say you would. I mean, what's it going to do? Hurt you?
Not really.
Yeah.
What does your sheet say, Lee?
I don't know. Says Clinton needs to go for an and 1.
And we're backing up again.
Dead ball foul, delay of game against the Dragons.
Let's see what the Dragons come up. Jared, I guess we're just clueless.
I say you run
About
an
what
out
they're gonna
route or
do.
a slant.
I am.
Give me a slant
I know
across
I
the
am.
middle.
There's no telling. Oh, he kept it.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at that.
Throws it
He's
in.
wide open.
Did he?
Oh, I don't know.
They're saying he didn't break the plane. He caught the ball, but he
His
was
feet
coming
were
back
in.
towards.
But I think they had another. Keith had another receiver over there near the R and the A in the end zone. He was wide open.
Yeah, they're saying
Great catch, but
Yeah.
so 9:17 left to go here in the first half.
But this has definitely been a lot different Dragon football team than we have seen in the past. I definitely think their offense is better, but their defense is hurting them a little bit.
Well, I think they're just. It's so early in the season.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's early in
they
the
haven't even
season,
played the first half.
and they lost a
Yeah.
starting offensive lineman. First drive of the game. I mean, it's the What are the Dragons going to try this time?
Well, they're going to kick it.
Dragons kick it deep. And here come the Blue Raiders. Picks it up, and he's going to be stopped right around the 25-yard line.
Returned by number 23.
Good tackle by 54. Somebody else. I only saw 54. Pendergrass.
Lavelle Pendergrass with the stop for the Dragons.
So here come the Blue Raiders. Had a guy run off the field late. And I think it's going to be a timeout Dragons. 9 minutes left to go, a little under 9 minutes left to go here in the first half. Cleveland leads 22-14.
Timeout Dragons. That's their final timeout of the half.
So Dragons are still definitely within striking distance here, but they're going to need their defense to step up and do something. They've gotten that turnover, but other than that, Cleveland's been able to score, 3 times this half.
Yeah, I think really the tackling has kind of been especially in the secondary has been they're not getting good angles on the ball runner. They're not wrapping up. They're not making good tackles in the back end.
Well, they've hit them up, even on some of those long plays. They've had chances to get them for losses or short gains, and the running backs of Cleveland have been able to run through it. Reverse.
Oh, and
The
they
ball's
got him.
not there. There you go.
Nice defense there. Looks like Rhett in there
Yep.
for the tackle. Great play there by the Dragon defense.
Pendergrass. Who
Shout
else
out
is
to
over
Rhett
there?
Severs with the Jordan 1 cleats as well. He's got them on.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Pendergrass along with Rhett Severs
I'm
on
glad
the
the linemen are sticking together with them.
So here come the Blue Raiders. Looks like the defensive end there for the Dragons jumped a little bit early.
dead ball encroachment against the Dragons.
The penalties for the Dragons have absolutely hurt them.
I mean, they've had to
tonight.
have over 100 yards.
Well, I will say I'm thankful that the Dragon offense has kind of finally settled in. They've
Yeah.
settled down. When they have the ball, they're able to move it kind of at will.
Another run play stopped by that Clinton D-line linebackers.
It's hard for a lineman to play both ways,
On the tackle for the Dragons.
for nearly 50 minutes.
Yeah, for the whole game.
Third
But-
down, Blue Raiders.
Low snap.
That's where that conditioning comes in.
That should be a hold on 61.
It won't be. I'm calling it now.
61 was holding Rhett right there, it looked like.
Pass intended for number 7, Adams. That ball's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Cleveland.
What are they going to do? They're going to punt it?
I don't know. Let's see if the Dragons have another home run play in them.
They switched quarterbacks again. Seven's back out there.
Yeah, 6 just threw that last one, and then before that, 7 was back.
Watch for the run. I think that they've got this is the third different quarterback. They've had 3 quarterbacks play. He may be backing up to punt.
Quick kick. Not very good. It'll get a good roll,
actually
though.
it is.
It'll get a good roll. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Good punt.
Nice punt there by the Blue Raiders.
But, hey, it's positive for Clinton,
Yep, they got Blue Raiders off the field, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Dragons from the 21-yard line.
Rhett. Look at Rhett. I think he's
He's all right. I think he's taking a breather.
Yeah, but he's one of the most important offensive linemen we got, and he's not going to be in at least for the first play.
So you get back to early season, playing both ways is just tough. Clinton lined up with 4 wide receivers through the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They've got 1 halfback in. Looks like it's still number 9 Goins. Keith in the shotgun formation. Oh, he's got him deep. Number 6. He's got a step. Oh, that's got to be a
there
pass
it is.
interference. Thank you.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness. Dude, you were all over him.
You're clueless.
A home run threat there by the Dragons. They took a deep shot at it, and
And he's just standing there looking at the ref. I mean, he's not going to change his mind, buddy.
it was a good call.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
he was there
It's
way early.
It's as much as Clinton's done to them when they've called it.
Right. So 15-yard penalty.
First down, Dragons at their own 30.
This time they've got the split wide receivers, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, 1 tailback. Kind of a pistol. He rolls out.
That was a good block.
Keith tucks it, gets down inside the 40,
Keith on the keeper.
or right at the 40-yard line.
Number 34, Gabe Moore.
Nice looking run there by Josh Keith. So it's going to be second down now for the Dragons, and about 4. See if the Dragons draw up here. Play action, throws
Nice
it.
pass.
First down yardage.
Made
He's
him miss.
still on his feet. I think he
Get
lost
upfield.
his shoe.
There you go.
Oh, late hit.
It should be. He knocked his helmet off while he was laying on the ground already. Somebody lost his shoe as well.
Pass complete to number 1, Jeremiah Lee.
Number 1, Jeremiah Lee ran out of his shoe.
First down,
He's going to have to come over the sideline, get that put back on.
Seavers subbed back in.
Plus, he lost his helmet, so
That should have been a late hit call.
he was already down, and the guy dove at him. So they got 1 in the kind of the up back, kind of tight end type position, 3 wide receivers, running back, Josh Keith to take the snap. This time it's a handoff, cuts back up the middle, picks up about
3.
1.
1.5.
Juwan
Can't see.
Goins on the carry, Duggan on the stop.
Where are your glasses?
Like I can see.
I mean, that is a huge
but like,
television.
I can't see. my sight's just weird.
4 wide receivers.
Like I'm not like I can see everything here, but like I can't read.
Keith
the
drops
monitor in
back.
front of us. Wow,
Nice timing pattern.
And-
Gets that 20, makes a guy miss. Still running through, but he's taken down, dropped it around the 15-yard line. Great pass there by Josh Keith. He threw it before the receiver had even turned around, and receiver turns around, grabs it, and picks up more yards. Great play there by the Dragons.
Who was that? Is that 9?
Pass complete to level.
Who
5,
caught
I
that?
believe.
5?
Yeah. So Dragons are inside the red zone once again at the 15, knocking on the door. See if the Dragons can slam dunk this one home, Jared.
They need an RBI here.
wow, he breaks off the tackle, but he's gonna get stuffed still.
I think he got back to the
He may have
ridge.
got back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe I lost half a yard or so, but as quick as he was hit, that was a good way to fight to at least pick that, get back a yard. Oh, I only lost a yard.
I'd like to see some more of the motion like they had where they, it was kind of up the middle of the dive plays.
Yeah. The only thing is when they started stretching it to the outside, it took too long to develop in the way that the Blue Raiders are bringing pressure from, from the linebackers. It just took too long. Over the middle.
A little high.
Oh,
He was open.
Yep. He
He
had
was
him by a
open.
step.
It was just a little high.
Pass intended for level. Falls
Nice look at there, the play clocks
Third down for the Dragons.
in the end zone. I like how they have the 40-second clock to keep the game moving.
and we
And they can see it.
and we
That's
still
the
had a
thing.
45-minute quarter.
We did have a 45-minute quarter. That was a long first quarter.
I mean, this one ain't been quick.
It's been better than 45 minutes.
We're at like 18 minutes right now.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Can he stay on his feet?
Oh my gosh, he did. He did.
He's
Going.
inside the 10, or
Wow.
right at the 10. Man, talk about making something out of nothing.
Yeah. And we have a
What's
flag.
the flag for this time?
For throwing the football in and it hit the other player.
There is a flag.
Are they going to call a personal foul on that?
Yep, I guarantee it.
But he wasn't trying to throw it at him, was he?
No, I don't think so.
It should be all about intent
He was kind of off balance, and I think he's kind of tossing it back towards the middle of the field. And
to try to get the play going.
How many yards?
I mean, hit him in the shoulder
That's
pad.
15 if it's a personal foul. Yeah, it's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Dragons.
1, 2. Yeah, it's 15.
And it will
So
be
what is it? Second down.
Third, I think.
Fourth.
Fourth.
All right.
Well, we'd get there eventually.
It's one of the 4 downs. One of them.
They got to get all the way to about the 5.5 yard line in order to pick up the first down. You got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 set up to the top.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Of course, there's a chance.
I wonder what the old Hammock has on his play sheet for this right here.
I'd say Philly special.
The annexation of Puerto Rico. Receivers for a touchdown.
He drops back, releases it.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. No flag on the play. That's going to be another turnover on downs. Ball goes to the Blue Raiders. Man, Jared, Clinton really had a chance right there. They were driving. They had it inside the red zone, and they just weren't able to come up with any points there. Still a lot of game left. But man, that one hurts.
You know, I think it's, these personal fouls, these unsportsmanlike, those are really costing them right now.
Yeah,
Big
and
time.
like I was saying, I mean, they've had over 100 yards and
Easy.
I mean, close to 200.
I don't know about 2, but it's well over 100 yards of
I mean, it feels like
so
it's
far.
almost every play.
Well, between, look, there's another one. Look what happened there.
I might be on Cleveland for standing up. False start.
They've
Yeah,
had
false start.
several, false starts. They've
They've
had
had some
two-
costing holding penalties,
They've
too.
had 2 or 3 offsides.
Injection.
They
had that holding. They've had a couple holding penalties.
Couple
One cost them a
unsportsmanlike.
touchdown.
I'd say they are probably in the 130, 140
I mean,
range.
yeah. And boys, there's a whole second half left to play.
Quarterback keeps it. He's still on his feet. Gets out to about the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Dragons still trailing by 8, 22-14.
Fumble.
Ball
Ball
hits
pick
the
up.
ground. Cleveland picks it up, though. Picks up the first down, maybe some more yardage.
Isaiah Davis picks up the fumble and carries
First down, Raiders.
Cleveland 42. First down, Blue Raiders.
In high school sports, why do they have that? The blankets.
So they can see.
Because don't they realize that the coaches for Clinton are on the other side? They can still see them.
Some schools been getting tents, like the tents and like the TV setup.
Oh, here come the Blue Raiders once again. He's got a big run going.
Strip it.
He gets down inside. Is at the 30. Raiders break off a big run. They're trying to get another one in here before halftime. First and 10, Raiders from the 29.
We will try to get a score update for you. the last score update we had for the Anderson County PAL game is Anderson County was leading 7-0 in the second quarter.
And we'll try to get you some other halftime scores coming up after the break. Blue Raiders take the snap. He's rolling out. He's chased, gets away from the one guy, throws it.
Out of bounds.
Adams on the.
So it's going to be second down. Oh, yeah, they're going to
Yeah, I
call
mean, he
him.
was out of bounds. His foot was
They
over the
did. They
line.
called him. I didn't know if he got rid of it before his foot went down, but evidently not. It's going to be second down and about 20 for the Blue Raiders as they have a big loss there as he was chased out of bounds as he tried to throw the ball, but he didn't get it out of his hand early enough.
So we do have an Anderson County score update. The score is 14-14.
All tied up. Is that a halftime score?
And that's with 2:45 left in the second quarter. And deep pass and wide
First
open.
down. Did he step out of bounds? Oh, he's a receiver that time. He played quarterback a couple plays before that. Now he's at receiver. Under 2 minutes left to go. Cleveland knocking on the door once again. First and goal from the 6.
First down, Blue Raiders at the Dragon 6-yard line.
So they're getting the instruction from the sidelines. Number 10 keeps it for. There's a flag coming in. It could be a hold on Cleveland. It's in that general area. I mean, crap. Clinton's had enough called on them.
There is a flag. Offside, the call against the Blue Raiders nullifies the touchdown.
That is a penalty on the Blue Raiders. Let's see how far they back them up. Because it wasn't a holding penalty. I think it was a chop. Yep, 15 yards
The ruling was a chop block.
for an illegal block
Chop block
below
on
the
that
waist.
play.
That's a no-no. You can't have two players in contact at the same time and one go low. So
So first and goal for the Raiders, Blue Raiders from the 21-yard line. Hands it off. And he's slowed down but not stopped yet by the Dragons. Dragons are pulling him down, but he fights for about 10 yards. Gets all the way back down to the 11-yard line.
the clock's running.
Micah Jordan on the.
They're going to snap the ball with about a minute left to go here in the first half. Dragons trying to bend their neck and not let them into the end zone.
I think we're going to have an injury timeout here.
For who?
Number 1. Oh, coach just called a timeout. I thought one was going to go down with a cramp. So,
They've used all their timeouts except for one. Cleveland has one timeout remaining here in the first half.
I think Clinton does as well.
No, up on the scoreboard it has timeouts.
I didn't
Clinton
see
had
the
0 up there.
Anderson County 14.
Got to use your peripherals.
I ain't working very good.
yeah, I was
tonight.
unsure if like the game, Anderson County PAL game, but it is tied up 14-14. I texted the principal, Ben Downs, and he said PAL was driving at the end of the first half, but the Mavs came up with a huge defensive stop. They came up with an interception, and a big thing for them tonight is QB play. And QB play has been pretty good, some nice throws, but Moog has two touchdowns. Two
Yes,
touchdown
both of
runs.
them.
Yep.
Anderson County's looking for a big season from him. So here come the Dragons out on defense. Let's see if they can keep Cleveland out of the end zone. Number 7's in there. Look for him to be running possibly. Cleveland gets back to about where they started, and I believe it's going to be 4th down from the 6. 3rd down,
And if
sorry.
I'm not mistaken, is Cleveland out of timeouts?
No, we got one more. Clinton is out of timeouts.
Oh, Clinton's out of timeouts.
Do they get all 3 back, or is it still 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
It's only basketball where they lose them.
He's rolling.
No, football you used to get. You got 2 back at half.
Forced out of bounds.
Yes, you did back a few years ago. That was literally my like in the NFL. You did. I swear you did. Look it up.
Not in high school.
Maybe not in high school, but I'm saying
They
NFL.
got 3.5.
25.3 seconds left to go. Clinton forces them out of bounds, and so it's backed them up. So it's 4th down and goal from the 11.
Looks like we got an injury. Clinton's got an injury.
It's getting kind of later in the game. Looks like they're having some cramps there. And here comes the field goal unit.
So they do have a.
If they kick this field goal, it makes it 25 there, Dallas.
I'd be 1 over.
Well, so far I'm 1 over on the Cleveland score. What, not 28-21?
Yeah. Cramp on the sideline. Coach Keith over there checking on his guy.
If I'm not mistaken, the guy in the orange right there, his name is Hawk, and he is the equipment manager for the University of Tennessee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, I can't see in close enough to make sure that's him, but it's the same build and stature.
And Coach Keith's over there on the other side of the field.
Yeah, he was checking
He was
on his
checking
Oh,
out
I
his
didn't know. I thought the
player.
guy was over here.
No, he was down over there.
My
They were
bad.
trying to stretch him out. They're still stretching.
Let's see who that is. Is that 9?
8, I think.
That is.
Damon.
Yeah, it's 8.
Devon
He
Marable
looks
with
to be
the
all right.
Cramp on the play.
Jogging off the field.
On for the apparent field goal attempt. Number
4th
13,
down.
Sloan Bolanos.
Just a reminder at halftime, if there are any band performances, which I'm guessing at least Clinton will have one, we will bring you the halftime performance from the band. Any type of cheerleading or dance routines that the dance team and cheerleaders may have, they'll be there. Kick is up, and he knocks
good.
it through the uprights.
It's good.
20 seconds left to go. Cleveland has extended their lead out to 11 points. Your score, 25-14.
So with 8 seconds to go in the half, Maryville leads Heritage 28-7. And Jalen Hyatt scored in the preseason game.
Well, that's good.
Anybody cared about that?
Nothing I care about more than NFL preseason.
Alcoa leads Ravenwood 7-0.
Where's that at?
Middle Tennessee.
Like that
That's
name.
why they're 3:15 to go in the first quarter. They started an
name,
hour
though.
behind.
So they started about the time we started the second quarter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bolanos to kick off for the Blue Raiders.
So here comes Cleveland. With only 20 seconds left, I don't think they're going to do another onside kick, but who knows? Let's see what they do here. Not an extremely deep kick, but deep enough. Picked up by number 4. And he goes down right around the 20-yard line.
You know, I do also have to make
LaDalen
mention,
Anderson.
high school football in East Tennessee lost a giant this week.
They absolutely did.
Bob Black who was a staple at Fulton for over 50 years, passed away.
Was he the coach there when you played?
No.
He had already
He
retired?
actually, it's kind of funny. He actually was only the head coach for a couple of seasons. Rob Black, his son, was the coach.
Oh,
there
that's
when I
right.
was
That's
there.
right.
But he was a giant in the football community and high school football, and he impacted a lot of kids' lives over the last 50 years. And so our heart goes out to the Fulton family with the big loss of Bob Black.
And throws it incomplete. One snap remaining here in the first half.
Keith's pass incomplete.
There's one play left. The coach is going to tell you to suck that one up.
Yeah.
Let's get to the locker room.
And they just take a knee and go to the locker room. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score at halftime, Cleveland Blue Raiders 25, Clinton Dragons 14. Jared, a lot of action there in the first half. Dallas, what are your thoughts right there, as the first half closes out?
I definitely think that the penalties are hurting the Dragons.
Absolutely.
We were talking about 150 yards, give or take. Also on defense, I mean, it's sloppy. They're leaving them.
Without the penalties, this would be probably close to a tie ball game.
Yeah.
It would be at least one score.
It'd be one
Like,
score difference
yeah.
at least
Yeah.
right, at this point.
And I think their offense is fine to an extent with losing Eric Page. I mean, he's a big contributor on the line. So I definitely think they're finding the open guy. But like you said, the penalties are just hurting them.
The penalties, and they're not – and not having Page out there is huge, both in his size and what he means to the line, as an experienced player. But not having him back there is really causing Josh to really have to run a lot more out of necessity, because with the amount of blitzing that Cleveland is doing, the pressure that they're bringing from the linebacker position, it's just tough for him to get any time in the backfield.
Yeah, and it's early in the season. I mean, their timing is not going to be, when you're throwing against air, when you're throwing against, you're just running plays, and you've got freshmen on the other side that are trying to defend, people have been in the program for, 3 and 4 years. It's not really a good matchup.
Right.
So timing is going to be a little off, but I think they'll get it figured out. I think Coach Hammock will go in, talk to the other offensive coaches, and come out with some adjustments in the second half, and be able to get the ball continuing to roll. My big thing is since about towards the end of the first quarter, the defense has really picked up pace for Clinton and kept them out of the end zone.
Yeah, because Cleveland had 22 points at the end of the first quarter. They got 3 on the board late here in the second quarter, and other than that, they really didn't move the ball or have any success here in the second quarter.
And then they gave the Dragons an opportunity to score, but
they did.
The penalties got them. I mean, they're right there.
And just as a reminder, coming out of half, Clinton will be kicking the ball off to Cleveland. Clinton did receive the opening kickoff, but it was an onside kick.
I bet Clinton comes back with an onside kick. What do you think?
Well, there's a lot
Probably
of football.
not. They're down 11.
Probably not.
There's a lot of play left to go. So we're going to go back out to the field. We'll be back with you at the start of the third quarter. Right now, please enjoy the marching band from Clinton High School, the Marching Dragons. Thank you all so much for watching here on ACTV Sports. 5. And welcome back, everyone, to this live second half action here on ACTV Sports. We're about 2 minutes until kickoff of the second half. We've been able to discuss a little bit about what's going on. Cleveland will get the ball to start the second half. Clinton's going to be kicking it off. Jared, what do you see in this defense? What do you think this defense needs to do in order to, help get Clinton back into this?
Well, they've got to tackle better. First of all, they've been able to. I would love to know what the yards after contact are for a couple of these guys, because they've been able to get hands on them. They've just not tackled very well, especially in the secondary. That's got to get better.
Absolutely.
Here in the second half. They got to take better angles and that kind of thing. Secondly, I want to see them put the same kind of pressure on Cleveland as Cleveland has been putting on them. I mean, I know early in the season you don't love to run. You run more of your base defense and try to figure things out. But with them blitzing nearly every play, I think it's a time to give them a taste of their own medicine, especially when certain quarterbacks are in there, because they've been rotating 3 different quarterbacks.
Yeah, with 7 and 10 in there, it's more of like their ground game. When 6 goes in, I mean, they've ran it some, but he's more of their passing quarterback, I believe. Dallas, for Clinton offensively, what do you think that what do you think that they need to do going into the second half?
Definitely for offense, I think they should pass it more. I think their passes very well to an extent, but also their running is good as well. I think they need to run it up more up the gut instead of more of the sweep, because when they're doing the sweep, they're kind of getting stopped. So
yeah, they're getting beat outside, and and Cleveland knows that the sideline is like having an extra player, and they're extending plays to the sideline, which is just keeping their guys hemmed in.
But I think if the line can contain the defensive line, I think Josh will have some better looks instead of having to throw on the run. So,
and that's a big thing I see on their offense. They've got to figure out a way to get Keith some time.
Because most of his passes have been on the run.
Right. And when he's had a little bit of time, that's when his most success has come. When he's dropped a couple in there over the shoulder and, some of those deep passes, it's when he's been able to set his feet and have the time in order to let the progression, kind of going the way it is. So we are getting ready for kickoff. Looks like they put 2.5 minutes extra back on the clock for halftime. So just to kind of give you an update, Powell has scored. They're up on Anderson County 21-14. Just a quick update there. So, offensively, they've got to get Keith some more time. They've got to, continue with what they're doing. And Jared, defense, man, I just see their play on the line. I know that they lost, their big guy, but they've got to have somebody else step up in order to try to stop this run play. If they're not going to blitz, if they're not going to bring pressure from other guys from around the line.
And that's the exact reason why I think dive plays are better. You're down an important tackle. So I think dive plays would be a better option for this Clinton offense. They ran one to perfection early in the game, and we've not seen them come back to it.
Right. Mm-hmm. They keep trying to sweep it outside, and again, with your tackle out, man, it's just tough to – those slower developing plays with those sweeps to the outside are just harder to pull off, especially down, somebody that you were really depending on to be an anchor on that offensive line. So Clinton and Cleveland are lining up for the second half kickoff. Thank you all so much for watching us here on ACTV Sports. Once again, you can catch all of our games throughout the season here on ACTV. We will be doing next week's game. We'll have Anderson County playing host. Who are they playing next week, Jared, for the first game? Do you remember?
Until you asked me.
Well, I didn't need it until then.
Give me a second.
Who does Anderson County play?
Yeah.
It's South Doyle, ain't it?
Oh, yes, it's South Doyle. And we'll be at Anderson County next week. During the month of September, not too many games. We're actually going to be doing a county softball game Saturday the 15th.
It's Science Hill.
Oh, Science Hill.
Close.
Saturday the 15th.
Not even close.
They both start with S.
So here comes Clinton to kick off. Referee still standing there because the clock's still ticking down. Once again, we do not have a guy with a red hat out there holding up the progress. That's not what we do. So in total, we'll be bringing you 4 football games this year. We're going to try to do the wrestling once again. We're going to try to do some volleyball possibly. We just try to really get out there and support these kids, support these teams and schools as much as we can, and bring you all of the live sports action that we can do. Oh, onside kick. It is going to be recovered by Cleveland, though. So they did try it coming out in the second half, Jared. They just
Bingo board.
But the thing is, they didn't get the high bounce, and that's what
It's like I
Cleveland's
should
been
be a
able to
sports
do.
commentator. I should be.
So Cleveland gets the ball at the their own 48-yard line.
I bet Cleveland is watching our broadcast, and they heard me say that. So to the Clinton faithful, I'm sorry.
Oh, they got it on in the locker room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what the sports guys are saying.
11-point lead for the Blue Raiders over the Dragons. First play from scrimmage. Number 7. Oh, he's looking deep this time. He lets it go. He's got a guy. Nice defensive play. It looked like he was going to come down with it.
Yeah, that was
and right
played
there,
beautifully.
I can't get his number yet.
I don't think you're going to get his number.
It was played beautifully.
So right as he started to come down with it, his hand was there and he punched it out. Great defensive play there by the Dragons.
It's the guy on the far side of the field.
Yeah. Ball snapped. This time Cleveland's keeping it on the ground. Upended. Number 8 slides in there for the tackle.
Is that Damon?
I believe so.
Number 9, yeah.
No, 8.
It is Damon.
Yeah.
Jawan's number 9.
Yeah, he's been playing running back.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle by the cornerback there to come up and make a play.
3rd and about 7 for the Blue Raiders.
Right
Throws it over the middle, wide open. And he stood up there, and he's going to be
It's a first down.
tackled by a host of Dragon.
Pass complete to Sam Sarton.
And it's going to be first down for Cleveland right around the 28-yard line. Handoff to number 5, and he goes for about 6 or 7.
About 4.
Beard on the carry.
But close. Brings up second down.
That looked like false start, but throws it
Back for the
deep.
ball.
No flag on the play.
He looked back for the ball. That's why.
And to be honest, it almost looked like he pulled the Clinton defender around so he couldn't get to it. But 3rd down, you got a Cleveland player down.
That's one of their quarterbacks. It's number 7, I believe. One thing I have to respect about this Cleveland coach is he understands high school football. You move your athlete around where you need them.
Yep.
You know, you put your best athletes in places where you need them to score points. And number 7 plays quarterback. He plays wide receiver. He plays tight end. He may even line up a tackle. I don't know, but
Clinton's training staff beat Cleveland's training staff over there. So while we have an injury, Jared, I believe Ryan sent us some information about the TV schedules this year. Starting with the Dragons, of course, we've got their game on ACTV tonight. Next week, West will be at Clinton. That game will be on Dragon Vision. On September 1st, Clinton visits Scott County. That's going to be on the NTFS network. September 8th, Clinton at Campbell County. We do not have any type of anything showing there. Probably on Dragon Vision, I'm not sure. On the 14th, Clinton at Powell. That is going to be Rivalry Thursday. So that game will be at Powell, and it will be on TV for Rivalry Thursday. Oak Ridge at Clinton. That one's going to be broadcast by BBB and Dragon Vision. 9/28. It's another Thursday, another Rivalry Thursday. That's going to be the Andrews County Clinton game. October 6th, Clinton at Lenore City on the NTFS network. October 20th, Carnes will be visiting the Dragons. We will have that game here on ACTV. And October 27th, Heritage will be visiting Clinton, and that will be on BBB as well. So as they flip the line, again, Jerry, they're going to that unbalanced line, looks like. Number 10 takes it, runs that direction, cuts up the middle, and he's got some yardage. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down.
Zaborski on the carry.
It looks like the trainers over there with number 7 for Cleveland. They're kind of,
First down, Cleveland.
they're not over with the rest of the team. You see them over there on about the, 6-yard line? It's like she's doing concussion protocol with him.
Yep. So number 10 keeps it again. Man, I don't think I've seen him do anything except for run it. I mean, it's kind of like that Tebow package his freshman year at Florida.
Well, he did throw it. He's the one that threw it right over the middle to the tight end that just picked up 20 yards.
Oh, that chunk?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was him or number 6.
No, it was 10.
Was it a jump pass?
It was.
Yeah, that's why they're.
Thank you for the impeccable commentary.
Impeccable.
That picks up a couple right there.
On the carry.
So it's going to be, is that third down? Or is that, yeah, third down and about 4.5 to 5. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. No score in the second half so far. Cleveland's still leading by 11. They're driving, but it's 25 to 14.
Now, how can that not be
53, you see him? He flinched.
Yep. Well, that's a good team tackle there.
Zaborski on the carry. Tackle by a host of Dragons.
Was it enough for a first down?
I think so. I think he got with the forward progress. Yeah, it's going to be first and goal for Cleveland. 8.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
First down, Blue Raiders.
Blue Raiders up to the line. Number 7 is back in there, so he's good. He's okay, which is always good to see.
Reverse.
Stop for little to no gain.
Jordan on the carry.
Second down and goal for the Dragons.
Can they make a stand here?
Cleveland's getting the orders from the sidelines. Number 7 takes the snap, keeps, runs in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Blue Raiders extend their lead out 31 to 14, pending the extra point or 2-point conversion, whatever they decide to do.
Sorry about that. I was going on a tangent. I'm glad my microphone was up. Again, I don't like the shift. Look, illegal formation.
There is a flag.
I guarantee you that's what it is. Illegal formation.
False start.
False start.
Nope.
Red ball, illegal procedure against the Blue Raiders.
Can't take a step forward. So 31-14 Blue Raiders. 17-point lead, trying to just go ahead and tack on the extra point. They did miss an extra point earlier after a false start. Kick is up.
Ooh.
And it is good.
It's good.
Your score with 7:22 left. Cleveland 32, Clinton 14. Dallas, it just looks like Dragons aren't able to get anything going on defense in order to slow Cleveland down yet in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is just not playing up to par. They are just it's kind of sloppy. They're letting them just drive up the middle, and they let them get out on the edge.
See Cleveland's pet band there.
No, that's
So
that's the whole band.
They've a decent number from Cleveland has ended up filling in the stands over there. It's a pretty long drive, so people have to work, and when they finally get up here, it's filled in okay. So Cleveland to kick off. What do you think, Jared? Onside again?
Absolutely. I would be lining up like it was an onside kick every time, whether it was or not.
Until they proved you wrong. Well, that's the thing. He's kicked it to the short side and the long side. You don't know which side to put your hands team on.
You put them on both sides.
Received at the 5. Gets out to 20, 25, 30. Nice little return there. Gets outside the 30-yard line. Dragons will take over. 1st and 10.
Ron Goins on the carry.
Well, yes. Let's see if the Dragons can get something going here. Josh Keith back under center.
So they got, 4 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers and tight end there. Keith's looking, throws it out. Complete.
Did you see what they did there? Did anybody notice it?
I missed it.
So that guy that came in late lined up at a tight end, offset wing, whatever you want to call the position, and blocked. And it gave him time to
They need that
get the
extra
ball
blocker
out.
right now.
And the running back stayed home, too. It looked like he was ready to block as well.
Keith gets it, and he's looking to throw again.
Another block by the same position.
And they get around to the 50-yard line. He hit the ground pretty
Yeah,
hard.
who
right
was
there.
that? Number 1?
Yeah.
Jeremiah Lee.
Lee hit the ground hard there.
I hit my brother Lee pretty hard one time. He hit the ground. It's 2 hits. I hit him, he hit the ground.
I also remember when our sister put you on crutches.
That's a true story.
I don't know if it's a knee. It looks like they're looking at lower extremity there.
Lots of things have happened since we were
I
on
know,
the air
looks like
last.
they're taking him off the field. So they got an injury there for number 1. So we'll cut away for just a minute, and if we could, guys, bring it back to the studio for just a second while the Dragon player's down. What were you going to say, Jared? I'm sorry.
Well, you know, a lot's happened in the last couple of months while we've been off the air waiting for football season to come back around. Dallas over there, middle school golf. Congratulations. You guys were like district champs or something?
District champs, and then I had a boy get 4th in the state, and I had a girl place, I think, top 15 in the state. So
All right.
overall well.
And it looks like they're coming back out. All right, so it looks like he was able to kind of hop off and get away from the sideline a little bit. But congratulations, excellent for the golf. So football's back up, and here come the Dragons. And he drops back to pass. Again, he's just taken down. Number 25 gets in there. He's just not he's not having much time at all on some of these plays to let these receivers get downfield or let whatever develop. When he was going for those short passes, there was a couple in a row there. He was able to make those completions, and they were able to pick up chunks of yards.
Until you can force the defense to quit blitzing, you've got to keep extra blockers at home.
No.
You have to.
Keith drops back again. He's running. He picks up nice chunky yards, gets inside the 50, does get into the opponent territory, but it's still going to be long to go.
Waiting for the call from the sidelines.
Keith still in that shotgun formation. He gets it out of his hand again quick. Needs to make that one guy miss. He gets out of his hands. He's still fighting. Nice reception and run there for number 29.
I think that's his first catch of the night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Derek Bean, senior.
There is a Blue Raider checking up on the play.
Got another player going down with cramps. Here in that, these early games, early in the season, it's still pretty warm and stuff out there. That's where, if you're not drinking water and, hydrating during the week, if you're doing it on Friday, you're too late. If you're doing it on Friday, you're doing it too late. You got to, throughout the week, get hydrated and that type thing. And, these warm games early in the season, it really can get to you.
You got to make sure you're taking your salt pills.
I don't think they do those
IVs,
anymore.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the liquid
They're
IVs.
gross. I tried them. I couldn't do it. During college golf, they tried to make me drink one. I took a sip of it. It was like, I threw up. I couldn't keep it down because it was too salty. I'd rather drink Pedialyte or that new Gatorade Light. It's not bad.
No, those work well, and you've got to get hydrated and that type of thing in order to try to make it through this entire game. And the later this game goes, the more players we've seen started going down with cramps and different things. So
We had a football player that used to drink pickle juice.
that works too, I guess.
Yeah.
Pass intended for Wesley Phillips, incomplete. Blue Raiders take over on down.
We're having some technical difficulties. We're back now.
Yeah, we had to figure out what was causing a little bit of feedback. So
Don't worry, Ryan figured it out.
So here come the Blue Raiders after the turnover on downs from the Dragons. Nice pitch over to the sideline.
And
There's a flag. I don't know if that's going to be a hold.
LJ Adams,
My
What they're
guess
gonna
is it's
call.
on Cleveland. But we'll see. They've had some different kinds of calls this game. Personal foul defense. Face mask number 6.
Against the Blue Raiders. Correction, holding against.
And that was way behind the play after the play was over. These penalties, man.
They've absolutely killed Clinton tonight.
Correction, penalty is for a face mask violation against the Dragons.
4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Clinton trailing Cleveland 18. So it's 32 Blue Raiders, Dragons 14.
Deep ball, wide open.
Intercepted.
Oh, intercepted.
Intercepted by Clinton. He's returning about past the 20. Cuts back across to the
Good
30.
block. And
Out
sits
past
out.
the 40-yard line. Nice interception there by the Dragons. That could be just what the Dragons need in order to get back into this.
Yeah, Phelps had a good block. I don't understand why he didn't cut back to the inside. He could have picked up a few more, but great interception. Able to step out of bounds there. It looks like they're talking about it. Maybe there is some laundry on the field. So we'll see what happens here. I don't think it'll affect the interception either way.
No, it'll be Clinton's ball. While they're discussing it, we'll give you a quick score update. With 1 minute left to go in the third quarter, Anderson County now trails Powell 28-14. Oh, it's a penalty on Cleveland. You'll tack some more yards to the end of the play. Sorry, I sounded surprised. Hadn't got to call too many fouls on Cleveland tonight. So Clinton gets the ball inside the Cleveland territory right at the 45-yard line. That's where they will take over 1st and 10. Keith steps back. He's trying to find somebody open. He finds something, slings it.
And caught.
And that's by, looks like number 0, Jason Graham.
Number 1's walking very gingerly.
He's been out since that. He's the one that got injured there on the sideline.
Number 4 comes in for him.
Keith takes the snap. Nice handoff up the middle. That's how you have to beat that pressure whenever they're blitzing like that. But you got to have the offensive line that can help.
Yeah, they need to really get to the second level.
If you can make that first guy miss and get to the, that's what we're going to say, get to the second level.
And I'm not crazy about running plays between the guard and the center from the pistol formation like that because it takes a lot longer to develop.
So it looks like they moved the chain.
But Severs pulled and got the block, and he was able to cut back up in there.
Keith drops back again. This time they did keep the running back there to help. Floats it up. Oh.
And the receiver fell down. That was 24.
He was trying to
Brown Taylor.
backpedal. He was trying to backpedal to make that catch. He should have just turned up the field a little bit, but
You got to roll your hips. Roll your hips.
those hips don't lie.
Love don't cost a thing.
Different song.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Keith's dropping back again. Blitz again from the safety. It causing the man. That's the thing. He's just not having any time, and the Clinton offensive linemen know it.
Yeah, but at some point there, you got 5 on 5. You know, like a guard can't get to the outside, or
No, that one was right up the middle.
I know, but still, you get my point. Like,
Yeah, that came from looked like the. I don't know if it's the safety or the linebacker on a little bit of a delayed blitz.
Pass intended for Austin Steen. Third down, Dragons.
So, let's see what they've got going on here. Keith, he's going to tuck it this time. Gets
On
past
feet.
to the 20. Stays in the sideline.
hey, let it
Hey,
hit. I like
lo-
it.
I like how he lowered that shoulder. Got down to around the 5-yard line. Heck of a run there by Josh Keith.
That'll get his team fired up.
Dragons still have plenty of time to get back in this.
Especially with how long this game is going to be.
Oh, I know.
We started earlier and we're going to probably finish about the same time.
These refs are going to have a lot of laundry to do at the end of the game.
Good dad joke.
Thank you.
Welcome. I mean,
Delay of game.
Another
The
penalty.
penalty on the Dragons.
What do you mean, Dallas?
just the call. Just the sloppy play.
But, I mean, first game of the year, you're going to see
Yeah,
that.
I agree with you.
We can't, I mean, you can't keep out. Fumble. Ball's out. Picked up by the Dragons. Oh,
wow.
Touchdown.
touchdown, Dragons.
Heads up play. Got to love it.
Picks up the fumble and runs it in the opposite direction for a touchdown. Dragons cut into this Cleveland lead.
Picked up by Jordan
Only down by
Gould.
12 pending the extra point.
It's a Dragon touchdown.
Would that be considered a fumble, Rooski?
It's almost like the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Well, no, because that's a
It's a lineman,
lineman.
I know. Clinton going for the 2-point conversion to cut the lead down to 10.
Josh
Keith
keeps
keeps
it.
it.
Touchdown or a 2-point conversion is good.
Joshua Keith
So Clinton has
on the
cut this
keeper
lead
for
back
a
down
2-point.
to 10
Dragon
points.
conversion.
Cleveland 32, Clinton 22. 2:48 left to go here in the third quarter.
10-point game, guys.
And with a whole lot of football left.
Well, it was 22 to nothing at one point, right?
No, it was 14 nothing.
Yeah, and then it was 22 to 8.
Oh, that's right. 22-8.
And that was in the first quarter. So let's see what Clinton draws up here. I almost just want him to kick it deep. Try to get back to some kind of normalcy.
There's Josh on the sidelines.
And I think that's Bryson Maddox with the Gatorade towel.
So the Dragons getting ready to kick it off.
to kick off for the Dragons.
Do they get it?
Oh, I don't think so.
They almost had it.
That was close.
Yeah.
It was almost recovered by the kicker.
That was a good play. They almost had it.
Pickens on the recovery.
But the Blue Raiders will take over at the 40-yard line.
Was it McAfee that did that?
Yeah.
First down,
He
Cleveland
onside kicked it and recovered it himself?
Yeah.
40-yard line.
So let's see what the Blue Raiders are drawing up here. Referee had to make sure they didn't take those 3 extra inches right there.
Came back. Low snap.
But he has a hole.
Wide open, up the middle.
I mean, that's been their game all night, just wide open hole.
L.J. Adams on the carry. Noah Witt on the stop. First down, Cleveland.
I don't know why they're so far in front of the ball getting the play. Same play. This time he cuts it to the outside. Still picks up the first down.
Adams again on the keeper.
They're going to continue to do that till
Oh, yeah.
Clinton can stop them.
Why would you do anything different? So, Cleveland is inside the 20. They're at about the, 16?
Cleveland's
10-point
going to take a
lead.
timeout. I'm confused what's going on here.
Maybe a clock issue. All right, clock's rolling again. Handoff that ends up just going inside to number 5, right up the middle.
On the carry.
One minute left to go here in the third quarter.
Jackson Harrell on the stop.
Dragons were looking for a strip there.
Number 7 back in the shotgun again, takes a snap. He's running it forward. He's spun down.
Adams on the keeper.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I have no comment.
This is third down, I believe.
24 seconds. All night. That's what about the third or fourth one. That'll get a first down.
Dead ball foul. Dragons will be penalized.
Half
for
the
being
distance to the
offside.
goal line takes them right around the 4.5 yard line. First and goal, Blue Raiders.
Dragon needs to come up with a play here.
Direct snap to the running back, and he falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And they extend this lead back out
Brian Beard Jr.
to 18.
Blue Raider touchdown.
I'm sorry, to 16.
So they're lining up for a 2-point conversion. Now they're going to kick it.
Yep.
Balanas on
Delay
game.
attempt the point after whistles kill the play.
They're not making up their mind fast enough.
Dead ball delay of game for the Blue Raiders.
Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is good.
He's a pretty good kicker.
He is a good kicker.
He missed that first one early, but besides that. And we have a flag. False start.
On Cleveland. Make him kick it again.
Cleveland penalized for illegal procedure on the point after. Balanas once again to attempt.
And that kick is up.
And that's good.
And that one is also good.
It's
3.4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Cleveland leads Clinton 39-22.
Definitely since half, like we were talking about before, what Clinton needed to do. And they've still really not shown it with the defense. Like you said, they're just that number. Is he 7 or 6? 7. He's just busting
He's a running
it.
back.
Yeah, I mean he's
He's a
just
running
busting it right up the gut every time.
Yep. They're running back left, running back right. I mean,
And at least on one of the four plays on the drive, they'll find an open hole.
it's like wedge block left, wedge block right.
Yeah.
When he sees something, he takes it. 3.4 yards a carry will get you a first down and 3.
Yeah. That's all you need.
So the Dragons will take the field to receive the kickoff.
Do we see another onside here?
The last one was a deep one, and he ran it out to the 35. So if you're going to get to the 35 anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they just ran another guy to that side of the field,
Balanas
so
to kick off.
we'll see what's up. That's a squibber. Oh, pick it up. Out to the 15, 20, 25. Clinton will take over just
26,
outside the
27 yard line.
5-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. Oh, more of Cleveland in that quarter. Clinton stopped their first drive. Yeah, but Cleveland was able to score on their next two to really extend this lead back out. Clinton cut it down to 10, but then Cleveland marched right back in and punched it in. It's just been more Cleveland's night, especially starting off with that onside kick, stealing a 7-point advantage right there early in the game, and Clinton losing one of their top offensive linemen with a lot of game experience. And that's tough to do in the first game of the year when your backups are probably younger and don't have a whole lot of in-game, on-field experience.
They may not even know the whole playbook.
Right. But here we are at the start of the fourth quarter, Cleveland football. No, Clinton football. My bad, Clinton football. And they'll have it about the 26-yard line. Here we go. Keith gets the snap. Nice pass to the outside. He's got guy to 30, down past the 40. Knocked out of bounds. See where they mark it. I think between the 45 and 50.
That was Taylor on the catch.
Micah Jordan on the stop for the Blue
Nice
Raiders.
pickup. I'd like to see him go back to Phillips. He outsizes just about everybody out there. He's a big, tall receiver.
Keith drops back. He's got a little bit more time in the pocket right now. Out to 24, a little Wes Welker type receiver.
There's
And that's
the
going to
flag.
be a late hit out of bounds.
To Braylon Taylor.
Number 9, you know what you did. Don't throw your arms up like you don't know.
There is the flag
Who,
at the
me?
end of the play.
Looks like Clinton's found something in the Cleveland defense that they can expose.
Signal is personal foul against the Blue Raiders. It is a Dragon.
So Dragons marching down the field again.
Referee on the fumble. Option.
Takes the snap, pitches it out. He was wrapped up right away. And that's the thing. When Clinton's been running the ball and Cleveland hits them in the backfield, or really anywhere, there's not been a whole lot of missed tackles. Clinton's been able to make Cleveland miss, but it's not been, broken tackles that much.
Well, they've been swarming to the ball. I mean, there was 3 or 4 guys on him and pretty quick, but they did pick up a couple. Josh keeps it. Nice.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Keith runs it into the end
On
zone.
the option run.
So Clinton's able to answer.
Down.
If they can they'll probably just, well, I don't know if they don't have a great kicker.
No, but the game's still going to be if they get the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game.
And
Nice.
he gets it in for a 2-point conversion. It's good. Clinton cuts the lead back down to 10. Or I guess 9.
Goins carries for the 2-point Dragon conversion.
Wait. They were at 22, right? And then they scored,
Yep.
so it'll be 30. So it'll be 39 to 30?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what the scoreboard over there says.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was right.
that late hit out of bounds was a big play.
Yeah, it definitely helped Clinton get a little bit of momentum to drive down the field.
Still plenty of time left. It looks like they're moving some guys in and out. I don't know. They may go for an onside kick of their own. This has been an odd special teams type game. Got a score update for us, Lee?
I do. Nope. The score right now, Powell has just scored again. Pending the extra point, it is 34-14.
Lee, I can't even explain that.
I don't think anybody can.
See, what had happened was they lined up on the wrong sides of the field. Got a squibber.
Oh, that was a good kick. He just caught it. Not
Taken
kick,
down.
it bounced.
Yeah, that really wasn't an onside kick. That was more of a squib kick.
Michael Jordan on the
They'll get it at what, around 30
Right around
yard
the
line?
30.
30, 32, 31, 32 yard line.
Connor Bayless with the stop on that return.
So here comes that Cleveland offense. Man, if Clinton can find some defense here, just get a stop. Get a stop.
Just one. You got to take it just one drive at a time. Because you still got over 10 minutes left, which is about 57 in actual time. With all the penalties they've been calling, I mean.
There we go.
Oh, hold on
wrap
to
up.
it. No, don't collar him.
Oh, he
flopped.
And I think they threw a flag. Yep, they did.
Yeah, but I think the flag was on the other.
Yeah, no, I think the flag was on the horse collar. I think that
Yeah, the flag is on the horse collar, I believe.
he flopped on the. It is a personal foul on the defense. Oh, they called a face mask. Oh, man.
They gave them both. This beats all.
All right, so it is over 200 yards.
Yeah, I mean, it's
way
gotta
over 200
be
now.
over
Way
200
over
yards.
200 yards.
I think they just gave him 60 right there.
Correction, personal foul and face mask violation both.
We need a big play here, Dragons. Come on.
Well, I still don't get that call. You can't call that flop.
With a temporary
I don't even know if he touched him. I think he just put his hands up.
Well, I think he was just getting up. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at it, but he bumped into him.
Another car, and it needs to be moved immediately. You have a Jason Lewis automotive tag, temporary Q1AEU73. It needs to be moved immediately. You are blocking others in. Correction, on that play, you had a live ball penalty followed by.
So it's first and 10 from the
30 yards.
42 yard line? No. 38-yard line. Sorry.
Right.
My eyes are playing tricks on me.
You see the little arrows?
Yeah. Yeah. I got
Okay.
it.
I
got
didn't
it.
know if you
Thanks.
knew how that worked.
Yeah. It's like on the gas meter on your car. Tells
Yeah,
you which side
which-
to fill up.
yeah,
Fill up
wh-
on.
Why's the clock started after a timeout?
Because the referee blew his whistle and did this.
Oh, another trick play.
Quick pitch, number 23.
I don't know why Cleveland's pulling out all of their trick plays tonight.
Knocked out of
Yeah,
bounds
because
by
I mean, if you were any other team, you'd go look at
Blue Raider
their
ball
huddle
at the
and see.
Dragon
What
32.
what
Yeah,
they do.
I mean, if they're doing that all year,
Don't waste them all in
Yeah.
one night. Even if you know, if it's like a 3-point game you're trying to score, I get it, but
but it's a 9-point game.
number 10 tripped up right there.
Good tackle by the linebacker. Came up and made a play.
Zamborski on the carry. Hundley on the trip up. Third down for the Blue Raiders. Correction, first down.
Cleveland getting the call in.
Penalty. What was that?
They misspotted it.
Oh, misspotted it. Gotcha.
Correction, it is a third down for
Yeah, the referee back here on the side, he was back about 2 or 3 yards. I think they're going to be a little bit short.
Was that not a late hit back there in the back?
Fourth down.
Fourth down. Can they hold them here?
Dragons really need this stop.
If they can get a stop here and get a quick score,
Yeah, I mean, it's still,
I mean, there's still almost 9 minutes left. They don't need a quick score. I mean,
they don't need it like an 8-minute drive.
no,
No.
but that's what I'm saying. Because Cleveland
still lots of time.
run offense is really good.
Timeout, Cleveland. Clinton was pointing at Cleveland about saying that they jumped off, but no penalty.
Cleveland takes a timeout. 4:30 to go, or 8:30 to go here in the fourth quarter.
That is Cleveland's first time out of the half. They have 2 remaining.
So here come the Dragons back out. See if they can make this stop, Jared. This would be huge for the Dragon momentum.
Yeah, mine, and they got 4 or 5 backs in there.
They pick up the first down.
Yep.
Zaborski on the carry. It's a Blue Raider first down.
So first down, Blue Raiders from now they're on the 25-yard line. Cleveland content with letting this clock continue to run. Hand off to 23. He bounces to the outside. Taken down by number 6.
Pick-up of 3 or 4 there.
On the carry.
Oh, he's grabbing that hammy.
Going
afraid he's gonna
on
cramp up.
the tackle. We have a Chevy Tahoe blocking 2 people in. BNC.
Morristown East is up 42 to 6 against, Morristown West is up 42 to 6 against Morristown East with 7 minutes to go in the fourth. They play on the same field. Both of them
Yep.
have the same home field. Beautiful, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice field. Stadium. Nice tackle there.
Hands on the keeper.
Maybe a pickup of 1. Seven minutes to go.
3rd down and long for the Blue Raiders.
Met by a number of Dragons brings up 3rd down for the Blue Raiders.
Clinton's got to come up with a stop. They're going to run out of time.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to go down there and score.
Yeah, it's still
super
still
quick.
a 2-score game. Seven's back in the game. They may go to the air here. Flag offside.
They jumped. I think Cleveland moved early.
Blue Raiders call for illegal procedure.
So 3rd down and 11 now for the Blue Raiders. They're letting this clock run.
Timeout Dragons. That's their first of the second.
I think that was a
half.
timeout by the
2
Dragons.
Timeouts remaining.
They got to stop this clock running somehow. I think they waited
Yeah,
too
but I mean,
long
there's
if they're
still
gonna do it.
6:15 to go. I mean,
You got to think Cleveland's going to keep it on the ground here, though, to keep that clock running. Looks like 6 is in there at quarterback, 7's over at wide receiver. Cleveland's definitely got their taller receivers out there.
pick 6 right here.
6 keeps
Or a
it.
run. Or a run.
Keeps that clock
Yeah.
running.
Cash on the keeper.
4th down.
4th and about 4.
For the Dragons. 4th
Can't jump
down,
off sides here.
Cleveland.
And they did.
Golly. Come on, guys.
Every time.
Dragons penalized 5 yards offsides. Gives the Blue Raiders a 1st down.
So there's 3 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the Anderson County Powell game. Anderson County's just scored to make it a 2-score game. And he picks up the 1st down.
Zaborski on the keeper.
Clinton really needed that
Owens on
stop.
the stop.
He's holding his arm.
Dragons shaking
Might be a
up on the
collarbone.
play.
The way he's holding it makes me think it's probably more of a or elbow, maybe.
Looks like he's trying to get the feeling back in it. Maybe a stinger.
Gage Worgan shaking up on the play.
2nd down for Cleveland.
They're going to run it to the inside.
That's all they've done all night.
Quarterback keep. Yep. He followed those 2 blockers.
Well, if you watch the tackle, he smacks his hind end. He has a tail. If he smacks the inside, they run it to the inside. If he smacks the outside, they run it to the outside.
Well, it's 35-21, and Anderson County just recovered an onside kick.
They're going to try to make it interesting over there, pal, aren't they? Watch 58. I think it's 58. They run the same type of play.
Cleveland's just chewing this clock up.
Yep, they beat 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes up in the last
4 to 5 minutes.
3 or 4 plays, seems like. Fumble.
Oh.
Adams dropped for a loss. Derek Bean leads the Dragon tacklers.
They're going to be under 3 minutes to go if they let them score. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they could still run another minute on
getting
the
ready
clock.
to kick a field goal.
Okay.
Make it a 12-point game, so 2 touchdowns. Bad snap. Still good.
It's good.
Snap was kind of behind him.
I
Well, the
mean-
Dragons will get the football back with a chance to score.
I
So
mean, if they score quick and get an onside.
well, I didn't have the over/under on the points being 72.
No.
I did not either. I thought it was going to be like a very low scoring game because it's the first game of the year.
Right, I thought it would be in the 30s, maybe in the 40s, but not 70s. .304 left. Cleveland getting ready to kick off.
Let's see what old Jason Hammock has in the playbook. This kicker must have like 34 different plays.
He's got a ton of them, man. That's just for kickoffs.
And that's a good special teams coach right there. Showing them love, you know, letting them do all these plays.
Look at that. They got the
hit
ball back.
off his foot.
Right off his leg.
Wow.
Onside kick.
I don't know how many timeouts Clinton has left, but
Recovered by the Blue Raiders.
So it's Cleveland ball at the 49. And I don't think that was an intentional onside kick. I think it was just meant to be a squib.
And he,
oh, I don't know, man.
I mean, he
Kicked it
kicked
right at
it
him.
pretty hard too.
Kicked it right at him pretty hard. This has been a weird night, but penalties haven't helped Clinton, and special teams for Cleveland has been probably their best side of the ball.
Number 7's back in at quarterback. And he keeps it, tucks it up inside the 40,
Adams on the keeper.
picks up the first down.
Got the ball spotted. They're going to roll the clock.
And Cleveland's going to let that 40-second clock roll.
To the Dragons, first down, Blue Raiders.
If they snap it
It's
before,
25 seconds.
I thought it was 40. Seven keeps it again. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss.
Adams dropped for a loss.
Two minutes to go here in the fourth.
And the clock just keeps ticking.
Officials timeout.
So number 1 had a little blood on his jersey, I think.
Number 10's getting the call from the sideline once again. Keeps it, runs it up the middle, or to the side a little bit. Stopped by the Dragons.
Zimborski on the
Third down. Unfortunately, I think the Dragons are going to run out of time tonight, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, they put up a fight. They never quit all night. But they just got too much of a hole too early. They had...
And then over 200 yards, probably
penalties.
I mean, you just can't win a football game like that.
And the penalties are what helped contribute to the...
Cleveland's success.
yeah.
Hey, Ryan, I'm having a hard time hearing Lee in Dallas. All right. Minute 10 seconds to go here in the fourth. It's third down.
William
Yeah, it's
Hand,
third down.
please report to the band area, William Hand.
Oh, big guy with the ball. 45.
He's going to...
He's going to house it.
Correction.
He lost his helmet.
William Hub, please report to the band area. William Hub.
Number 45.
AJ Westfield on
Flag on the play.
carry. There is a flag on the play.
We could hit 80 points tonight.
William Hub, please report to the band area.
Let's see what the call
Please,
is.
William Hub.
So it's unsportsmanlike conduct against Cleveland, but the score will count
They'll have the penalty on the extra point. Or on the
on the
kickoff.
kickoff.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Blue Raiders. Touchdown is good. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Another timeout called by Cleveland.
Timeout, Blue Raiders.
So another timeout, 48-30, pending the extra point by Cleveland. I wonder if they're going to go for two. They've done it pretty much all night.
Yeah, but all their penalties have come trying to run this trickery stuff.
They're
So
just
they're
lined up.
lining up to kick.
Attempt to point after.
And the kick is up.
Good.
And it is good. 49-30.
Extra point is
Cleveland
good.
leading with exactly 1 minute left to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say tonight. I mean, Clinton, they've played hard, but there's just too many penalties. And Cleveland just came out with a good game plan too, catching them with the onside kick to start the game. And after their first score, they tried it again. And Cleveland came down and handled their business tonight.
Yeah, those undisciplined penalties on the line have got to really get after the coaches, and I know that's something that will be addressed this week in practice. I still believe this Clinton team is a playoff team. I think that they can still make the playoffs, and I think they have a great season ahead of them. They've got some really good athletes, and if they can just kind of get it all put together, they'll be a pretty good team.
Yep.
To be enforced here on the kickoff.
So now they're going to mark off that unsportsmanlike penalty against Cleveland on the kickoff. So Cleveland getting ready to kick it off. Clinton catches it pretty close. Not much to gain after he catches it.
There's a flag. That'll be against Cleveland. That'll be another 15 yards. 24.
Lee on the return. Brian Beard.
It wasn't
on the
17, it was
tackle.
24.
There is a flag on the play.
I watched it. On a really big television.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Blue Raiders.
So Clinton's going to get really good field position. On that kickoff, Cleveland only gained about 8 yards.
Yeah, right.
Keith drops back and he's looking. Fires
Slings
it
it.
deep.
Oh, he may have had it if he hit trip.
Yeah, feet got tangled up.
For number 5. The Alien.
47 seconds left to go. See what Clinton has drawn up here. Keith rolls out to the, escapes the pocket.
He's going to get a first down.
Picks up
at
the
least.
first down, keeps going, goes out of bounds.
Keith on the keeper.
Yeah, Keith, there's about 47 seconds left.
Let's not get hurt.
Let's not get hurt, okay? Long season ahead.
Lockerbie with the force out. It'll be a first down for the Dragons.
First down, Dragons. Keith takes the snap. He's looking, fires it to the opposite corner.
That's a flag.
Yep.
They might get a score in.
He didn't look back for the ball. That's a flag.
Incomplete. There is a flag in the end zone. Braylon Taylor, the intended receiver.
So let's see what the flag is.
Here's my best dad joke of the night. Was
Okay.
that considered 24 on 24
I
crime?
thought the same thing. I swear I did. That's the third 15-yard penalty assessed on Cleveland since their last touchdown. Keith fires the ball. Incomplete. 25 seconds left.
He tried to force that one a little bit.
Pass intended for level falls incomplete.
Got the three wide receivers there to the bottom of your screen. One to the top. Hands the ball off. Gets down inside the 5, down around the 2-yard line.
Sorry, I was lagging.
Clock's still running with about 15 seconds left.
Well, if you need to make yourself feel better, go over to Burrville Sweet Treats and get you something after the game. They're open late.
And that's going to be the game. Your final score, Cleveland 49, Clinton 30. Jared, quick wrap up, your thoughts?
Well, I think this Clinton team showed some flashes of what they can do, especially on offense. Discipline-wise, they've got to figure out some things. They got to do a gut check because some of these penalties are just really knucklehead decisions, jumping
Right.
off sides. I know they're tired, but you can't do that so many times. So
It looks like we may have one more play out on the field, but it's all right. Dallas, your thoughts on the game?
No, I agree with Jared when he's talking about Clinton definitely has shown some flashes. They need to go to practice this week. Definitely tighten up on some stuff. Definitely lose all the penalty flags, and I think they'll be right there competing for the playoffs.
I think those penalties really killed them tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, so many.
I mean, over 200 yards. I mean,
And we do have one more play there on the field. See if they can cut this lead down. They can't win the game or even tie it right here, but at least they can try to make it a little bit more respectable. Just a tough night for the Dragons. They played hard. Coach Keith has these guys, especially on offense, playing really, really well. And Keith gets into the end zone, I believe. Touchdown Dragons. So they do score a touchdown on the last play of the game. But that's going to be it from Clinton. Once again, I guess we have to change your final score. Cleveland 49, Clinton 36. And just real quick, the final from over in Powell. Anderson County goes down to the Panthers. Anderson County's undefeated streak is over as they lose to the Panthers tonight, 35-21. We will be in Anderson County doing their game next week, and we look forward to seeing you all then. For Jared, for Dallas, for everybody there at the field, Andy and all the camera people, for Ryan in the booth, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next week, and goodbye, everybody.